Both buttons have been hit.
How many buttons are there?
2 buttons.
Whoa.
That's too many buttons.
Yep.
That's
way too many buttons.
2 buttons too many.
No, it's just too many buttons.
2 buttons
Turn it off.
too many.
Hit the button again.
You can't make me. I just want it to be the music and...
This
Ross
isn't the
eating
Gerudo
chips in the
Valley
back.
theme song.
Ross crunching.
That's it. That's all I would like.
I think a more appropriate would be just the Elden Ring menu theme.
Yeah.
As we are about to die.
You guys are fine. So let's jump into it. We'll go right into it. Once the starting screen switches to ready to go.
What if we're always going to just be starting soon?
Well, I mean, you might have to put that screen back up if everyone dies, because then we'll be starting soon again.
Yeah, so...
Seems pretty locked on that starting soon screen.
Yeah.
Man, how long is the broadcast delay on this? I should be able to say at least like 14 really terrible things before.
We had we had oh no, we had a very sudden tech issue.
What happened?
So
Do you know what temperature electronics burn at?
You
I
how
do.
a CD-ROM drive closes automatically and like isn't supposed to just slice your members off. Well,
I think I just did that.
We recently turned silicone boards into liquid at work.
Ooh.
Ooh.
There we go.
Are we good?
hey!
Oh, okay, I can take the technical
Yeah,
difficulties.
we're missing some names, but I just have to. There we go.
Started out right.
Got it.
Hey, you know what? More stuff to cut. I really like technical
Oh, yeah?
difficulties,
Oh, yeah?
'cause I can just cut
Well-
that entire part out of the YouTube video.
When we die, it's all gonna be like.
It's just gonna be a picture. If we die, then I have to post a picture of what I said in chat. It has to be the start of the video.
It's
just
fine.
that.
We're all just like we're casually fighting. The mammoth over here, it's currently going.
Anyway, so last week you guys
Waiting 1 week to make that joke.
Yep, so last week you guys ended up completing your side quest to find the iron. You found some goblins, you murdered some goblins. Turned out the goblins weren't, doing anything particularly bad. They were just using the finders keepers rule. You had some discussions on the morality of possibly murdering goblins. And then you turned in the iron.
There was no possibly.
Went for well, I mean, depends on who you ask.
We did. It's just whether or not you consider it just. Were you within the legal confines
I mean,
of
if
the
you
state?
go by Ralgar's notes, the police handbook, the knight handbook, sorry.
Handbook does not clearly spell out who are peoples. And
They leave it up to our discretion.
That was not where I was.
I think that's a very risky slope to take as a.
I
player.
think that they are people, and I think that we were attacking scavengers until they surrendered.
I thought we were killing murderers, and they didn't shout, "We're not murderers," which kind of perpetrated the whole issue.
Guys, we're about to die. This is all irrelevant.
No,
So, yeah,
I
and
refuse to believe that. I will run
you're
away
fine.
if you guys are all dying,
And
and
then
I
you
will live
guys-
on.
Turned in the
One
quest.
mammoth, 5 of us.
Still at
When-
full hit points.
The numbers are in our favor. That is
There's
true.
6 of you with the wildfire spirit.
Hmm.
It doesn't really change
It's
much.
better.
Thank you.
Yeah, but only one of us is gonna hit, so it's irrelevant.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, you guys
Do you
turned in the
still want to
iron.
counter on stream?
Yeah, there's definitely going to be... Well, you don't have to worry about it. We made a bet off stream about when Jensen would die. And whoever won the bet gets... yeah.
Gets a
someone
token.
Gets a...
I'll make. You know what? I'll make a
inspiration.
little medal and I'll put it like beside their name forever.
Yeah,
I like that.
and they also get
For that.
inspiration. So, whatever
Oh.
happens. That was the big thing.
Where did we write that? I don't remember doing
I wrote
that.
the inspiration. Oh, you suggested level 2, but you haven't technically made a guess yet. We have a level
What
2,
level
a
are we
level
right
3,
now?
2. So we have a level
we see the
2.
mammoth's first attack, and then I decide.
You already saw
No.
the first attack. It almost killed Bins in one hit. Almost instant killed Bins.
He also should have
Almost.
10 health now. He's up.
He
He's
does.
up with 10
Yes,
health.
I know.
Was
I do.
did he crit last time though,
Nope.
or was
No.
that no? Okay.
No, it was just.
That
Pain.
was just him. It was just
Then
him having a
yes,
good
I
time.
would like to firmly plant myself on Jensen dying at level 2. I don't know if we'll
Okay.
TPK,
So
but I
if
think
if two of you are right, then I just do a roll off, and then whoever rolls gets
oh,
inspiration.
so we don't just it's not just
No,
everybody's
because then
in-
everyone
oh.
would guess the same number. That way you'd have 4 inspirations. If
Yeah, but
Jensen died
be-
right now.
And we would be incentivized to kill him.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Does the person who kill him get to?
Nope.
Oh.
I feel
So,
like the person who kills him gets
Still
negative
trying
inspiration.
to go through the
Okay,
recap
Ooh,
to get
So
us
last
back
time
here.
we managed to play D&D.
Can we go shopping?
You already went shopping.
No, like
yeah,
right
but
now.
what's the mammoth selling?
What's the emblem on
His
the shield?
life?
So you went to Dugan's Hold on dog sled, and most of the way there, you came across a wolf that was limping and injured. You healed the wolf, learned that the master of the wolf apparently was beating the wolf, and you're like, okay, we're gonna take out this master because he's a jerk. Then you made your way here, which seems like an enormous house, 3 times the size of anything in 10 towns. You walked up to here. The mammoth essentially said, I dare you to cross this line. And Sir Jensen took the dare. And now we're
I
here.
talked to him first.
Yes, you did. But then you took the
lost
dare.
daring contest.
And I'm going to start this with some more appropriate music than last time.
Gerudo Valley, nice.
No. Because apparently this is going to be fun.
I did.
But
Invaders
Okay.
Must Die.
no, this is from Undertale. And we're starting with Vice, who is currently hidden, so would get advantage because you are a goblin that can hide among anything.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting up my character sheet right now on D&D Beyond for actions. Okay.
If I survive this, you're uploading my token correctly.
Sure.
I don't think we need to worry about that
This
just
was
yet.
also the music that I played when the Demogorgon killed Galtorian.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I know,
we're ready to go.
That's why I'm kind of torn right now. Last time I heard this music, I
We
died.
heard it a lot more after that.
He's over there twitching.
You heard it one more time after that, and that was the Demogorgon fight. I made it the Demogorgon music.
Okay, I'm going to take out my crossbow. Good old roguey.
It's not going to ask you about sneak attack, so you have to add the damage this time, because that mod was broken. But the
That's-
general automation was not.
65. I'm good then.
But his immersion.
So I guess I could take a hide action. So I can take a hide bonus action
Yeah, 'cause you're,
first and then attack.
You already
Okay.
are hidden because you did that before. You
Awesome. Okay, even better. Then if I'm already hidden, then
Already.
I'm going, or at least think I am. I don't know that
You
I
have
know
an
that.
advantage. Yeah, you felt
You
pretty
also
good
get
about
sneak
it.
attack anyway because we're flanking it.
Yeah, but now he has advantage too, so we can even have a higher chance of hitting it.
But
Fair.
yeah.
It's both.
Okay.
That
Okay,
hits,
and I
and you
am
have
going to
manually
sneak
put in the
attack.
You have to.
Yeah.
Because it shouldn't have passed you.
1d6.
Yeah.
Okay. 15.
Nice.
Nice.
And he gets actually +2 damage because I'm going to use Fury of the Small.
Sweet.
Yeah, as long as he's larger than me, I can deal an extra +2 damage.
That's great.
For future reference, do I need to call that out, or can I wait till I see the damage?
I think you need to call it out after you hit, though.
It
doesn't
says
really
when
matter.
you damage a creature who
Yeah.
is...
You technically could call it out after the damage if you wanted to, but I feel like it's normally you would call it out once you know you hit.
Okay. I'm cool with either. I just want to make sure I do it right next time.
Yeah, we'll just do whenever
Okay.
you hit. We'll make it like Divine Smite, pretty much.
Yes, okay. I guess that's what I was asking. Is it like Divine Smite?
Yeah,
Okay.
so you just call it out whenever you hit something. You don't have to waste
Perfect. Same like, well, what I was thinking was like if I rolled a low number, I'd be like, no. Like if I rolled a 1. But I'm cool with calling it with like Smite.
I assume
Okay.
you wouldn't want to use it if you knew the guy was going to die regardless.
Yeah, because I only get it twice per long rest.
it. True. Then I guess...
But that is...
Because it said, what, 1 damage?
It says when you damage.
Oh, okay, then yeah, you can add the 2 afterwards then. When you damage a creature whose side is larger than you.
Because I think Smite says when you hit.
That's true. So yeah, we'll let you add that afterwards.
Okay, cool.
If you know he's still alive.
Yeah. I might not do it next turn, though. I'm going to
so-
take a bonus action hide.
Sure, we'll stop. And then Aionar and Ralgar can choose who wants to go.
You got this. You're gonna finish him this round, so I don't even need to roll to hit.
I would like to
Perfect.
remind you that badly injured is below 50% health, not injured.
I can't remember if I have advantage on
And
this.
I'd like to
or
remind
not.
you to be nicer
You
to people.
shouldn't.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have advantage on stealth. Because it's just the regular hide action.
Yeah, for some Goblin gives me something. But no, it's just the... Oh, yeah. Nimble Escape is the same as Cunning Action, so I have that twice. That's what it is. Okay.
You can double bonus action hide.
Yeah.
Goblin.
That's not... I'm not hidden
Oh,
at
you
all, but
don't
I
feel
think I
good.
am.
You stubbed your toe on one of the icicles that came down from the ceiling.
I'm
you
going to say that
why we
I
can't have
believe
nice
that I'm
things.
hidden.
Sure.
That's what I'm going with. And I'm
You can move,
gonna...
actually, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna move a little bit.
Over there standing
What
behind
the
us.
hell?
I have a pole.
Is it
I see...
Two
No,
of
I
you?
see... Yeah.
I think I need to... Why did
I see
you not
2 of me.
actually move? Is
I
it
don't...
like-
Now I can't even touch it?
Wait a minute.
Any of them?
I can't do much of anything suddenly.
Yep.
I can't even open up my character sheet anymore.
I kind of
What?
feel like I've desynced from the server.
You
I can't do
haven't desynced from the server. It's just... Let me delete... If I remember correctly, I need to do... What? No, guys, actions, tokens
I
locked.
just refreshed my
Why
page
is
and that was
this
good.
token locked? Oh,
Oh, no, I still can't drag myself, though.
no, because my map is currently frozen.
Oh.
Is your computer in the process of crashing?
I don't
Again.
think so. I hope it's
Okay.
not.
Have you
Refresh.
tried
No,
taking it out of the cartridge slot and blowing on it and putting it back?
No, I might have to restart the server though.
Q-tip with alcohol on it also works pretty well.
Or just alcohol and Q-tip.
Yeah,
It's,
Like, drink the
kill that.
alcohol, Q-tip the server.
Yeah.
right. If it's really bad, you can take a pencil eraser, rub that on the contact points.
Whoop.
If that doesn't work, then I don't know what to tell you.
What kind of kink is rubbing a pencil eraser on the contact points?
I'm in a backup
kind you want.
overview.
I don't know what you can see. Okay. Okay.
I don't...
Okay, we're back. Let me see if I can actually move you guys. No,
Should...
this is really cool.
I don't know what I should do on this screen.
We'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You can go back to
starting soon
I
us here.
entered the password
'Kay.
correctly with all the correct number
Mhm.
of characters and shit.
I'm gonna refresh because I don't think I should be here.
Where are you at?
Um,
Oh,
Did you
the
get into
ability to
heaven?
choose the campaign.
yeah.
That's funny. Okay, you guys can move now. It was because the ruler module was fucking everything up.
Okay, so I did do that to myself then.
What happens is if the ruler module isn't compatible with the current version, but it doesn't deactivate itself. All it does is just force crash the game if you try and use it.
Oh, that's useful.
Yeah, but I
No.
don't need a node distance.
So, So we can't use it?
The ruler module, you can still control drag though. Remember?
Oh,
Like you can still
Yeah,
do
okay,
classic
yeah,
control
yeah.
drag. It's just the module that lets you just regular drag for distance. The
I
one
th-
that
I thought
shows
you
you
were
if it's
saying-
red if it's too much. No, you're fine. You can use the
Gotcha.
ruler just fine. We can go back to the other screen and we can go from
Okay.
Aionar's turn.
Aiona's got this one
Game
shot
is
in
paused.
his pocket.
Game is no longer paused. Whenever we do go back to the screen.
Yep. Here you go.
No, you're fine.
Aionar uses hand grenade.
Holy hand
You
grenade.
really-
It's
He's really
critically successful.
Yeah. 20 feet of movement.
You only have 20 feet of movement?
No, I have 30, but
He doesn't want to touch.
Okay.
yeah.
Why not?
I'm going to cast Earth Tremor.
Hmm.
Failed to place measured template.
Did it say why?
No.
It says
Place
Rulers
measured template.
bullshit.
Failed to place measured template.
That could be
Is it because I have him selected? No.
No. Select him and just hit the saving throw thing.
Can you change
What?
or do something else with the music? It's a little bit
No.
too much
This is
with the
like-
technical problems.
This is fine. This is fine.
That's the real
Okay.
boss.
I didn't even put that together.
Yeah. Can't quite handle that. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. So he has to make a dex save.
Sure.
DC 13.
Okay, what if you just for shits and giggles? Oh yeah, no, it just says no. You just can't place the measure template. That's fun. Dex
That is
save,
correct.
DC 13. That's a 2. Is that hidden?
That was
Damn.
hidden, yes. A 2
Should've failed.
definitely does need to
Fail.
fail.
Fails a lot.
If a 2 does not fail a spell save,
Okay.
that
I
spell
also
should not exist.
I also clicked to roll damage and then it didn't do anything. So I don't know what else is broken. But there we go.
6 damage.
He takes 6 damage and is knocked prone.
Spells are apparently broken.
No. Why did they update?
Prone condition.
He takes 6 damage and is knocked prone, and a 10-foot sphere, so almost his
Him.
entire existence, is loose terrain.
Okay.
Loose
not loose-
terrain?
It is actually loose earth or stone becomes difficult terrain.
There we go.
He becomes difficult terrain.
He becomes difficult terrain, and now I'm going to move 10 feet back because I'm scared.
What?
You don't think that he can casually clobber that distance?
I mean, maybe.
I think he has
probably.
2 people to deal with before he moves that distance.
Right. At least
Clobber
now
is
I'm
fine.
not in the immediate vicinity.
Your spirit also goes right after you. I know
That is
it-
correct, yes.
Technically, it did that properly, but
It does 8d8 damage automatically to the mammoth.
that's
That
not
is
how
true, it
works.
does.
Nope, get out of
It
here.
definitely does do that, yep.
We all level up to level 3. 2 people are immediately out of the tontine.
It is kind of crazy. All right, let's see if this works.
Hey,
Okay,
it
good
hits.
so far. Good so far. And it rolled
Oh my
damage.
gosh.
Wow.
Let's go.
Okay. It's
just
badly
some-
injured.
Look
Did
at
Did we
him.
get advantage?
Really...
Did it get advantage against prone?
No,
Do you get
it
it?
doesn't. It
It's-
doesn't specify a size.
Well, no, it should, because if is Flame Seed a ranged attack or a melee attack?
Oh, sorry. You're saying that I should have rolled that disadvantage.
Maybe.
Should have rolled it with advantage.
Well, no, if it's ranged, then it would be disadvantage because ranged on a prone target. No, you're within 5 feet of it. It would be normal if it's ranged.
I'm pretty sure it's ranged. I can't actually. It won't actually bring up in.
I also
Foundry.
would say if you're holding a bow pointing at a mammoth that's currently laying on the ground, it's still a mammoth.
Tell that to.
Tell that to Jeremy
Tell that
Crawford.
Right.
Yeah, Gygax or whatever. Yeah.
Gary Gygax. It's a ranged weapon attack.
Okay, so there would be nothing. It would be the same because
It would cancel out.
of prone,
Great.
which you hit it. No creature, an attack roll that's. Oh no, it is within 5 feet, so you're correct. It has advantage. You can swing again. And see if you hit.
Just see if you,
Sorry, see
just
if you
see if
get
crit
crit.
it.
Double,
Just see
double.
if you crit. Yeah.
I did.
Okay.
Can you
Alrighty.
crit next time though?
Yeah, sure.
All right,
Okay,
Ralgar, you
No
get to
problem.
attack with
It
advantage.
has to be within 5 feet to get advantage.
Really?
That's the wording on it. An attack roll against
On
a creature
prone?
has advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet. Otherwise, the attack roll has
Dis-
disadvantage.
That is correct. Yes.
So Ralgar would have disadvantage if attacking from range. At range.
Interesting.
Does
Even
that
though it's
also
me-
account to his reach weapon? Because that's
It
weird.
says it doesn't say
I know
anything
what it
about
says. I know
melee
what it says.
versus.
Yeah, I was about to ask because for my reach,
I'm
I
going
am
off of
attacking
the.
melee.
I'm going off of the wording that the prone rule says on D&D Beyond. So, direct from the wizard's mouth.
It does make sense. You are swinging at a small hill-sized creature who can't move, so
It doesn't.
it does make sense.
I would have to be touching it in order to really.
Correct. Yes, that is.
Yeah.
Yes, that is
Yeah,
correct.
you get it.
Yeah. Yeah, if I'm not currently standing on top of its
In it,
vertical
actually,
strength.
I
Yeah.
believe is the
It
requirement.
is as wide as it is tall, so down and up don't matter in this
It's
context.
true.
I would like that advantage. I am gonna take that sweet advantage.
It's actually larger prone than standing.
How did you miss with advantage by 1?
That's the question that we need to ask ourselves.
Okay.
Neat.
We're gonna go ahead and action surge, and
Try it again.
you know.
So as
we're-
was discussed prior to the start of this combat, only one of us could hit, and I have unfortunately already used that.
Jesus, mother of God! Why did you do this to us, Frank?
I am sorry.
It's not like he has high AC.
It's true. That was the surprising thing. Okay.
That was rough.
That was 4. It was pretty average, just slightly below average.
Take it.
I mean, that was a out of 4 dice, I rolled a 13, a 1, a 5, and a 2.
Pretty good.
Let's play one more.
We want to clear
No,
these
that's
low
too much.
numbers early
We'll
in the
just
game.
go with
Um,
this. We do. Do you want to do anything else?
Light him on fire.
You can't do that.
yeah, I don't know if I actually. Yeah, I don't have any bonus actions.
Okay.
Can I queue up a second wind for when I need it here in a second?
Nope.
All right. Well, been nice knowing y'all.
He's gonna get up, and he's going to gore the last person that attacked.
Look who's gonna make it to level 3.
Brother, I do this for you.
I'll save you. We've got him right where we want him, brother.
God, that was
Mother of
almost
God.
a crit. That was terrifyingly
29
close to a
29
crit.
might hit me. It's tough at level 2 with how much.
But have you
natural armor
factored
I
in your
have.
armor?
Holy
Okay,
fuck.
that was only one
You're-
past your
you're
max
only-
health. That
I was
actually
gonna
was
say you're only
pretty low.
unconscious. You're not dead.
Okay. Next round. It's still
Oh
last.
wow.
Oh,
okay.
thank God.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you.
Okay. So
I
how many
did use
people are
up-
down? 2?
Yeah, no, one.
One-
I did use use
I'm
up
just
all
prone.
of my healing on Bins, however.
Vince is just prone because he hasn't gone to do his turn yet since he's gotten up.
I've got
Yeah.
heals.
We
That'll
have
be
so
two people with
I'm gonna
heals.
stand up.
No, it's right. You don't have any more Leon. Unless you have a healing spell. You don't think you have any more healing, Ross, outside of...
Yeah, I used all 10 on Bins. I realized given how so that way he wouldn't die when he gets hit.
If he gets hit.
I think it's a pretty good chance.
That's a
given
good
what
chance.
I think.
Okay.
So you don't get advantage on this, but you wouldn't... I mean, your character would just be confidently shooting with a bow.
Yeah. I'm still gonna get sneak attack though, right?
Correct.
Isn't it disadvantage?
No, he got himself up. The mammoth brought himself up.
Oh right.
Okay, so
He stood.
He stood and did things.
He stood and did things. It could have been a lot worse.
oh, crit fail.
Oh,
Okay.
dang.
Like
you
that.
shoot Ralgar. Today we start
Well-
playing with real crit fails.
Oh,
Oh, we're
No.
playing in that kind of world where you have a 1 in 20 chance to just accidentally whip your sword across the room. There are,
There are people
No
that
one will-
play with actual crit fail. Like it's
I know there
terrible.
are. I know there are. And I can't get behind that. It's like, yeah, no, you're like a world, like level
I was-
20 fighter. You've been doing this your whole life, but there's a 1 in 20 chance you're just gonna whip your weapon across the room.
Yeah, there's a 1 in 20 chance you hit an ally or lose your weapon.
That's
terrible.
not a professional.
I used
No.
to play like that.
That sounds so terrible.
I'm
at
happy
high
that
level.
we're not playing like that.
It was wild.
I think that's like a cool mechanic for like drunk.
For drunks and dragons.
Yeah. No, but like if your
For-
character gets drunk
If your
and
character
then
gets
goes
drunk,
out
that
to
makes
fight.
sense. Yeah.
But
Or
other
Not
than
just
that.
wild magic
disadvantage.
mage.
So I
That's
crit
just fireball.
failed, and I
that's
keep
actually-
looking at my bonus actions tab, and all it's
It's-
got is hide. So I'm gonna do that.
It's hide, dash, or disengage right now because you're level
Yeah,
2.
I want so much more than that though.
That's like fantastic.
Why do we keep missing out of 13 DC?
Because we're level
'Cause
2.
You're level
My
2.
guy.
You're not level 20 anymore.
So
He has a +5.
this happens to the best of us when we kind of forget what lower levels are like.
Do you remember what our first session of the Dead Cells one shot was like?
No.
Ross? Where we couldn't hit and they couldn't hit, and it was just a miss
Oh
festival?
yeah, so all of a sudden Keegan was at max health again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, it was great.
So
we
Vince,
take
it's your
that
turn.
for this
Your-
fight?
Nope.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
stand up.
Yeah, I'd like that, please.
I
Yeah.
don't think it's gonna miss
When
this
he
fight,
misses.
so.
Yeah, it's got a +7 to hit. I didn't
Um,
realize that.
Bins, did you disconnect from
I
the
Discord.
browser at some point?
No. Oh, at some point, yeah. Like a couple windows crashed on my screen.
Okay, I gotta grab that again.
It's fine. You can keep
If,
going while he's grabbing.
if I was
I'm gonna-
Yeah, I'll put it back on game mode. You can keep going.
I'm gonna tenderize the mammoth.
You're gonna punch it a bunch?
I'm gonna punch it a bunch.
I like it.
That hits.
Meets it, beats it.
First hit. And then bonus action, unarmed strike.
Let's go. Ooh. I thought that was an actual crit for a second.
And then I'm gonna spend a key point and do flurry of blows for 2 more.
yeah, blow him.
I'm gonna tenderize and blow him. Dins and Din style.
Are you going to use both hands?
Both hands.
Hell yeah.
Knuckles
Hell
up.
yeah.
3 of them have
Knuckles.
already been in there.
Man, a knuckles up hand job is the most crazy shit you can ever do. Nobody's
Whoa.
ever ready for it.
Why?
We'll go to Jensen's view for a bit.
The last one missed.
Last one missed, and I'm just gonna
Walk on over there.
separate a little bit.
Sure.
Alright.
Ralgar, I'm gonna make a death save for you. Make sure your
I
death
would
save
like
tab
to
is
use
closed.
second wind. Oh wait, yep. Let me close that. I would like to use second wind.
Nope. Oh my god! And that's at the beginning of your turn. So currently you are
Holy-
prone on the ground.
Yeah.
It's a and that's you can always tell if it's a crit because I have to tell you, and B, you actually go from unconscious to near death. It's great.
I would like
Like the bonus action second wind.
so hard. Hey, look, I'm just badly injured still.
There's a world.
Yep, we're gonna glaive him.
Are you gonna use half
Holy-
your movement to get up first? That way you're not.
Yep.
Okay. Whoop. That hits. 9 damage.
At least I'm consistent on the damage.
You are.
Bins, do you have a link anywhere in your window?
Just a view tab one.
Okay.
Like, is there a link that you can send me to show your tab?
Did you just move
I would
away?
like
Okay.
to run away.
Okay.
Wait, no, stay there. Trust me.
No?
No,
Alright.
please
Okay.
stay there.
Yeah.
No, please stay there.
Ah,
You really want that reaction against you?
I can't.
Don't worry about it. Just stay there. I've got this.
Trust him.
Well, also,
No.
you still have 2 more people going, and he's near death, so
Let me stop sharing.
there's the chance.
alright.
It is Sir Jensen's turn.
I'm trusting that my brother's actually gonna be able to hit this round.
I've got you, brother!
He
You
hit.
figured out which side of the sword to hold.
So you have to add the dice yourself if you're going to Divine Smite.
I have a Divine Smite button, which I'm going to try.
Ooh.
So let's hit the normal damage button first. Wow, I maxed it.
Oh.
And then the Divine Smite button.
Sure.
Damage. For an additional 12, which
Oh, yeah.
only showed 8.
It's
That one works?
dead because it's only at 8 health left. That's why it did. It
Ah!
can't do more than its health.
Wham! Yeah, I just knocked 2 of you out of the tontine with that one Divine Smite.
Damn.
The token itself is broken, but my fire spirit can do this on its turn at any point in time.
Yeah, because the thing that made the token doesn't exist anymore as an add-on.
Right.
It can fiery teleport. It can dodge. Okay.
So I could have gotten you out of there.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, because you teleport with
okay.
someone else. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I was gonna say, are you
It's,
just gonna?
it's each willing creature within 5 feet,
So
actually.
let's see. It did. It was rolling 4d8 plus 5. So
Seven?
if you had 7 health, you had a very large chance if it hit of getting one shot killed if you had
Yeah.
moved away from that.
I'm gonna walk up to Bins and say, "Are you okay?" That was hairy for a second.
Harry, Ivory, have a hole in me. I'm fine. That was
It
fun.
rolling.
And now we have dinner.
Fuck.
I suppose we do. But more importantly, brother, you're up. We have to free the hostages.
What hostages?
Boy, you don't remember. We came.
I
That mammoth
forgot
must
the
have knocked
shit
some
kicked
sense
out of
in you.
me.
The House of the Steel Roses pledged itself to rescuing the hostages and avenging the wolves who sought our help.
Alright, I'll follow you as soon as the concussion clears.
There you
Maybe
go,
we
your
should wait
concussion's cleared.
Maybe we should wait just a hot second and then.
I like crack my neck. I'm like, oh, that. Alright, thanks, Aionar. That feels a lot better.
Sir Fliffendale, you want to locate the hostages?
Yeah, sure. Who are they again? Who are these
They're
hostages?
the people of the surrounding villages.
People
Oh,
do
Remember, they
right,
told us
right,
that
right,
15
right,
seconds
right.
ago.
Yes, yes. We didn't really talk about that in the recap. And I kind of forgot why we were here for real.
It's not your fault. I have a very good memory for no reason. I don't care for it.
Oh man. Yeah. Did we know which way they were? I'm trying to remember what we already know.
They said they were down here, but they were afraid of something, and then I barged down here and got us into combat with a mammoth.
Okay, I'd like to slowly sneak. So, I guess
Roll
I'll move
stealth.
slowly, and yeah, I'll do that as well.
How long would it take to harvest a mammoth?
It would take a good.
Oh, I got everything's popping up all over the place.
I just took out all that combat. I just ended combat.
Okay.
So you have a 12 stealth. You feel okay. And you roll a survival check for me for dismembering a mammoth and how long it would take. You technically could definitely dismember a mammoth. This will depend on how long it would. You could probably get a full mammoth in like half an hour, maybe 45 minutes. It's big. Big.
All right, I'll be back after we save the hostages.
Okay. So
Does was it a giant or a troll that's in here have anything on it?
let's see what's in this chamber before we.
I thought there was the body of a.
So there is
giant.
a body. A hacked up corpse of a frost giant lies on the floor, entombed in translucent ice. That's the ice chunk you see right there.
Okay, so there's nothing we can do about that, and the
Correct. And there's the only other thing of note that was there is a ice throne with a symbol on it.
We didn't recognize the symbol.
Does anybody recognize the symbol? I do speak giant.
You from here you're able to tell that the ruin is ice. It is the ice ruin for giant. It is a giant ruin for ice. There we go.
It says ice and giant.
Really on the nose.
Yeah, very literal here. I will be right back.
Okay, so we're
He's
gonna
passed.
pause while you're doing that. First, I'll do Vice because Vice would have turned the corner around then. In Vice's room, you see a massive table hewn from a single block of ice stands in the middle of this cold chamber, surrounded by chairs also made of ice. Many of the chairs are chipped and cracked.
That's it?
That's what's there.
Okay.
Let me see if I can really quickly. To check one really quick thing. Okay, yep, that is it. So, Sir Jensen, what are you doing running all the way back?
I'm going to see the wolves and letting them know that the mammoth is vanquished if they want to come join us and explain to us where the hostages might be.
You do not see the wolves anywhere.
They're gone?
They are.
Are there paw prints running off in anywhere, or do they just simply disappear?
You can do a perception check.
Some say the wolves
Let's-
never existed to begin with.
They were all fake.
That's possible.
You see some paw prints that seem to go out into the snow a little bit, like out to the north and east.
Okay, I'm not going to follow them, but they're not like there was clearly a path that they went to.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Then I will rejoin everybody in the main chamber.
Okay.
It seems the wolves have fled.
So, am I able to move again?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Because like I'd be trying to get a lay of the land while they're talking.
Sure. Move to wherever you'd like while he's doing that. You should be able to move your character.
Did something break again?
Right? I just moved you.
Oh,
I moved
there
you
we
just
go.
Fine. Can you move yourself?
Nope. Look at the stream.
Are you in movement mode?
It looks like
Yep.
you're currently selecting. You're not actually moving. You're just dragging
No.
and selecting.
Yeah, but I'm trying to click my token.
You're in movement mode?
No. I don't. Yeah, I think so. Select tokens.
I can still move.
Let me check mine.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's so
can
good.
do. I
You
can
move
do it
with
with
the
arrow
arrow keys? Yeah, I
keys,
don't know
but I
why-
can't.
That makes no sense that you're not able to.
Okay, so I'm trying to. Okay, I can straight. Oh, I see stuff. So should I stop here?
Yeah, so looking into the chamber, you would see a sour stench of decay fills your nostrils. Lying on the ice-packed ground is the frozen corpse of a whale, crudely butchered. Beside it is a blade in the shape of a paring knife the size of a longsword. You see a couple alcoves in the room as well that you can't quite make out what is in it, or in them. Unless you want to go farther in.
Not right now. I would cut the corner like that and come back down here.
What did you see, smallish knight?
There's like a meeting room, and then there's what I can only describe as frozen dead whale. And
Is that because it is frozen dead whale?
yeah,
Or is it like a frozen dead whale? They're very different, even though you would use the same descriptor.
yeah, it might not be a whale per se, but it kind of looks like one. It's a creature. It's a
You
fish.
Would also, from your information,
Is a whale a fish?
previous, know that the northeast room that you just saw was also a way out. Like that's one of the 3 entrances that was in there originally. So
Yeah, so like
fish.
this was an entrance, and like if this is made of ice, then there's water under it. So like maybe there's a whole bunch of marine creatures.
Do we?
Maybe
do
this
two
is
of us
SeaWorld.
know, as soldiers of the 10 towns, that there's no ocean here?
I didn't check that thing. It could be
Even-
alive.
As soldiers of the 10 towns, you wouldn't know. This is too remote of a spot to like know whether there was ocean, or sorry,
Look
you
at
would
her.
actually anyone from
When I say was ocean, I mean like recent, like we're under ocean, not like historically 1,000 years ago there was a sea here, but like none of the 10 towns harvest whales, do they?
No, they usually don't. Scrimshaw, like trout's their biggest thing.
I don't remember anybody harvesting whales around here.
It's a
I
lot
think
of.
I lost bins again.
Again,
Yeah, I don't think
it
you're
says I'm still
sharing.
there. It says I'm sharing.
See a lot of rib cage poking out.
Open your character sheet.
I'm reasonably sure this thing's dead.
Okay, that's you.
I'll go up and
Hmm.
poke it. Definitely dead.
Definitely dead. You
All
also would know in the alcove that, let me point out, in this alcove right here, you see a half-buried treasure chest in the ice.
Ooh. I'll go pop that open.
I'm gonna come down this way. Check out the.
So it's gonna take. It looks like it's gonna take a pretty long time to chip that away. To get through the ice to it, which you can do if you'd like, but it's gonna take anywhere.
Brother, we
upwards
can put our strength together after we rescue the hostages.
of an hour.
Put the kids on it.
Alright. I'll give it like one sturdy whack with my glaive and then walk away.
Or anything down in this section, or do I see anything on the whale?
So from that section, you just see the exit out, and the whale just looks like a carcass. There's nothing special about the whale.
Open your character sheet one more time.
1 second.
Got it.
Is there anything?
Bam.
Down.
Bin's view.
So that's a hallway,
Hello?
and down there you see a
Oh.
room, and you see a giant bedroll, Aionar, and you can make out behind the bedroll is a carving on the wall of what looks like a very happy giant playing with a mammoth
Fuck.
and having a great time.
We didn't kill the giant. We killed the mammoth. That's gonna count for something.
Guys, this was the mammoth's bed.
I'm going.
Well,
it's
that
probably
looks like the
bed.
giant's bed. You do see a
Yep.
small
No, I'm aware
indentation
of
on the
that.
southeast that has
No, I'm
like a
aware.
mammoth spot, but yeah.
No, I
Oh,
know.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
I'm gonna look at the portrait and go, God, I wonder who these two were.
I'm gonna roll a.
Don't
I'm gonna-
ruin it. Don't ruin it for him.
You know, this is different because we were attacked. So
Hold on.
Said it was
We
all
al-
our fault.
We also were told
We
they're
never even saw the
hostages, but
giant.
I don't know who these two people are.
He
Hey, a
did-
hole.
As a reminder, he did say you are to blame for all of this before all of that started.
the mammoth did,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, then charged us.
but we're not. He was mistaken.
Hey,
So-
before we go down this hole,
There
I
is a
do see
hole.
that there's a cage room that we didn't go in. I say out of character. My dumb ass doesn't know.
Can you see through the wall?
For some reason, I was able to see 15 feet through the wall at one point.
That makes no sense. Anyway,
I can-
so the room
cannot
you're
see
in has a giant tunnel. And there is, a foul scent pervades the room, and you have 5 barrels of whale oil in there. I gotta take that back. Occasionally, a 10 towns would have to have would have to go whaling because that's what they used to light some of their lanterns is whale oil.
I retract my sentence. We eat whale all the time. It's a delicacy in the House of the Steel Roses.
Would it be possible to use some of the whale oil on the chest?
If you light it, sure. I'd let it take half an hour, let's say 15 minutes actually, with a good source of fire.
Yeah. What's your proficiency with fire?
I'm a cook. Plenty.
That's actually.
Good point. There
I can
is
provide the flame for you.
upwards of 500 pounds of whale oil in here, so I think you can have enough.
That sounds right.
I look down the hole.
Oh, sorry, no. You would know that a normal barrel of whale oil is around 500 pounds, so there are 2,500 pounds of whale oil
I
in.
don't think that's enough.
Oh, so this barrel's 500 pounds?
Yeah, you'd have to take some out of it rather than roll it over.
I'll roll it over.
You do still have all your squires somewhere. I don't know if you took them here or whether you
I think
left
they
them...
follow us, but they don't follow us in.
Okay.
I would be able to casually roll this.
So you can look down the hole. Is
Yeah.
that what you're... Oh, you
Maybe
be
before we-
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to
Before we get the chest.
before I roll this.
So you
Yeah.
see that the hole leads down to pretty decent ways and then seems to curve to the south. You also see a little near the bottom of it, you see little remnants of frosted white residue.
Like ice?
No, more like residue.
Cocaine.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It doesn't look like it doesn't look like a watery substance, no, of any form. It also doesn't look like powder
Oh
either.
man,
So
it's
no,
the
it's
giant
not
No.
cocaine.
jerk
Okay,
hole.
well, I don't really see a
No,
reason
it's not
to...
that either.
Knuckle up.
Oh, okay.
Brother, why is that where your heart lies?
Should we lower one of the squires down on a rope?
They're not here.
They're not bold enough. You must venture forward.
I don't know, man. Whose idea was this?
Fair
was the
enough.
one-
And I jump down.
So you jump down. It's enough of a slope that you could also climb back up if you want. You're able to go down the hole, and you see that it comes out the other side, outside of the hovel that you're in, the ice lodge.
Do you want to teleport me there?
Sure. There.
Huh. I yell down the hole, it's fine!
Alright.
Okay.
Meet us back up here.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What?
Fine by whose standard?
I've walked away.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check with the bedroll while they're doing that.
I went down.
Okay. You checking the bedroll?
Check the bedroll. Maybe something fell out of his pockets when he was sleeping.
There's nothing in the bedroll.
Nothing here, guys.
I am gonna go with whatever the bigger group is. So if I stay and this makes us 3 and we stay as 3, I'm gonna stay here. But if one more person leaves, I'm going.
What is the plan?
Such a conformist.
I'm gonna start rolling one of the barrels over because that's what we were gonna do.
Guys,
Nah,
there's an
man.
enormous compass out here to the west.
That's how he knows it's to the west.
It's
Okay.
exactly.
One person's on barrels, 2 people are going down the hole and outside. Vice is waiting for Bins
Wait.
essentially to make a decision.
Oh no,
Well,
I'm
no.
with Ralgar. I'm rolling
Okay,
the barrel
well,
with
yeah.
my
currently,
idea.
Vice, it's
Then I would-
even. It's a
well,
50-50
oh, my
split.
Yeah,
It's a
then I would
50-50.
stay here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I'm only going if a third person leaves.
So
I
you
would
guys
stay
are rolling the
unless I'm
barrel
going to be in the minority.
to the
Yep,
north.
rolling the barrel.
Yeah.
At some point, Aionar would get closer to Jensen, but Jensen would turn the corner, most like the last entrance. They're doing barrel stuff.
Where are we?
You're up
I'm
top.
There we
assuming
go.
we're just gonna kick this over, light it, and
You're
Yep.
gonna put
It'll-
all 500 pounds of whale oil on
You might
that
want
chest?
to ease into it.
all right, like
Slowly.
dribble a quarter out or some shit.
Roll
less.
a
help?
With help. We'll do athletics. I guess it's a control base because you're trying. We'll just say athletics. We'll give you an easier one. Well, you get a little bit more than you want, but it's really not that bad. It's pretty okay. It's not gonna
I'm
burn
just-
the place down by any means.
Greasing it up.
Yeah.
I'll then roll the barrel like over here.
So you don't actually.
far from the
yeah.
fire that we're lighting.
And I will light the fire.
And then well, that's
Okay,
burning. 'Cause
so
I
that
don't
takes 15
really
minutes.
feel
And
the
while
need to hang
that's
out
happening,
that whole time.
what's the other group doing?
I'm gonna start working on the mammoth while that's burning.
What's the other? Because this is going to take some time. So at the moment, if everyone who's not in the whale oil room can stop moving, we'll do Jensen and Aionar because they're both happening simultaneously.
I'm gonna try to see what's around this corner.
Okay,
I get to about here.
you do get to about there. So in this area, you see a huge slatted animal cage with a locked gate attached to its rusty hinges, standing against the west wall of this chamber. You can't quite make out what's inside the cage yet because you haven't gone quite far enough.
This seems like where hostages would be. There's a cage,
Maybe we should go get the others before we proceed forth.
but there could be people in danger.
Right, but then won't do us any good if we die trying to rescue them.
Could you make a charisma check?
Persuasion?
Sure. I'm terrible at that.
That's okay.
Oh,
I'm going to challenge it with a baseline intelligence check. I believe you.
Perfect.
-1.
Ah,
Okay.
you're right. That makes sense to me.
All right, we're right by the front door. Let's go grab them.
Good call.
Thank you. Guys, we found a cage full of people.
You walk in the front door and it just reeks of fucking black smoke whale oil. Just rolling.
It's full of people.
Wow.
They found the prisoners.
Wow, it's definitely not weirder in here than when we left. We found a cage.
Why is there so much black smoke pouring out of this portion of the building?
Don't worry about it.
So at this point, the chest would be currently in flames, but also it's a stone chest, so it didn't catch fire. But there's a lot of oil around it. You're gonna have to wait for a bit for this fire to go out if you want it.
I'm gonna cast Control Flame and suppress it as much as I possibly can.
You're able to do a pretty good amount. You wait like a minute and it ends up doing, going out completely. And inside the chest is some more tools that would be used for flensing a whale, and a scrimshaw goat.
Pronounced fencing.
No, flensing is its own
Flensing.
thing. That's scary.
Flensing,
Scrimshaw.
god. A scrimshaw
It's a real thing.
goat small enough to fit in any of your hands. So it's like actually kind of small for a giant to make that. It takes some good skill. Or he took it. Who knows? They're giants.
Why did we kill the giant, guys? I feel bad.
No one
We
killed the
didn't
giant.
kill the
We didn't
giant.
kill the giant.
The
We
giant
killed the
killer is
mammoth
dead.
because the mammoth blamed us for killing the giant.
Look, we have enough to be guilty for. We don't need to make things up.
My character doesn't know this, but I think it's very clear. We were meant to talk down the mammoth, bring out the whale oil, melt the troll.
The troll?
Giant, sorry. I keep thinking of him as a troll. It's a very Skyrim-esque thought.
I don't think the mammoth was talkable.
We talked to him.
Well,
Alright.
And he did troll us.
Yeah.
You actually think we could defrost the giant? That honestly never occurred to me. I start rolling the barrel up over there.
My character did not say that. I said that. My character does not know this.
So I don't think you would have. I don't think Ralgar would have made that thought by himself.
I would not have made that logical leap.
My character at -2 intelligence would also never have figured out to do that, but I, the player, think we were meant to talk down the mammoth, get the whale oil out, thaw his master.
well, the good news is
It
we
would be
found the
rude
people
to
we
thaw
came
them
here
out.
for.
Maybe.
Shoot,
Oh,
all
you
you
did?
saw
I
was the
think.
cage.
I think we found a cage.
The large cage.
So follow me.
Us. Together.
Follow us.
Together.
Hark.
Follow Hark.
Boy, that looks like an empty cage.
No,
Big
there's
old
just
cage.
no.
Guys, I made a mistake.
Vice, how far would you have been behind?
I would have been right with them.
Okay.
I'm just getting something for stream. It's not affecting the stream, but
No.
that's why I'm not moving. I'm right with them
Yeah, you're
though,
fine.
and I'm watching one of their screens as well, so I'm right there with
Are you
ya.
where you should be, you think?
Yes, exactly
He's
where I
asking
should
because
be.
we're about to be violently attacked by something horrible.
Yeah, I
So-
got a crossbow and I'm gonna be in the back.
Inside of the cages, you see two shivering humans in cold weather clothing. They look fearfully at you. Are you here to help? Are you...
We're here to
Who
rescue
are-
you. We hear you're hostages of the.
Oh.
Is it 10 towns? How many towns are there?
10 towns.
There's 10.
Dozen or so.
You were a knight of 10 towns, sir.
We are soldiers of the 10 towns from the House of the Steel Roses. We've come to rescue you.
Did you deal? Did you deal with the mammoth?
Yes, it's dead.
Oh, you didn't really. It just missed its.
No, we are aware of that now, and it was an unfortunate
if you had to-
situation
no,
that had
I-
to transpire.
Did you?
We tried talking to it first. It did not give us many choices.
Did you deal with the wolves?
What do you mean deal with the wolves?
And on that note,
Oh no.
Quick, bring in the whale oil.
Did we bring it?
Nope.
and this is surprise because they rolled higher on stealth than the perception check and everyone's passive perception.
Are you saying my perception's bad?
Why are those wolves so large?
They're the same wolves that started. This one,
I don't know what's happening.
you wouldn't. All you would hear is Vice died. No.
Yeah. Oh, I still have my fire. My fire spirit lasts for an hour, by the way.
Okay,
I'm
So
pretty sure I still have it.
wait.
What?
You're dead.
R.I.P.
Passive perception doesn't exist?
No,
He
it
said
was
they
above
rolled
your
higher
passive
than your
perception.
passive perception.
Oh,
So,
you know my
with your
passive
wolves,
perception.
yes,
Okay, I
did
missed that
look
part. Okay.
Once I rolled
Okay.
stealth. Those
okay.
were those
Okay.
private rolls I rolled a little while
Yep,
back.
yep, yep, yep.
Can you roll
Nope.
them again?
Yep.
Nope.
What about
Could
a
we take
redo?
2? Yeah. How many? What are the number of house do-overs we get?
I didn't hear you roll those private rolls.
What if I disagree?
You can't.
Well,
No, he is right. He is allowed to disagree. It just
I'm
probably
sorry.
doesn't do anything.
I thought over there was America.
So this one would attack you, and the
We're
other
gonna
one
send
would
you to medical
jump
collections.
on in past you. So first, the one that's going to attack you is going to be with a bite.
Can I bet that I die at level 2?
Oh, it's sorry. I should probably show that.
It's far too late.
Because you're surprised,
Roll
it's
it,
with
motherfucker.
advantage.
Yeah, it is.
It's 11 damage, and you are prone.
Yeah, so... Ow. That's a significant portion of my health.
And
I could see that.
This one's going to, because it's a winter wolf, it's going to use a breathe weapon. It can't press the measure check because this thing hates me. 15-foot cone. I can draw it.
I don't love that it has the
You
cone.
can't just use your templating tool.
the templating tool is broken.
No, no.
15-foot cone. It would be able to hit everyone but Ralgar.
Uh-oh.
So I need
Does
everyone.
it change?
What?
Does it change anything if my spirit is directly 1 square above me? Like, would he aim differently? Or...
No.
No,
It,
okay.
it could still be there, but it wouldn't. So that'd be a con. That's a dexterity saving throw from the 3.
God damn it!
Oh shit!
Ooh,
Okay.
you save. You save.
All right.
Oh, that's
Go
an ability
team.
check.
Oh, mine was also an
Oh.
ability check, but it's the same.
Mine
Okay,
is not.
you do not. So. Oh, that did actually roll the save. That. Oh, Vice, you didn't take 19 damage. Put yourself back up at 6.
Okay.
It actually targeted you and made the rolls like it was supposed to, but essentially, so 9 damage
boy.
to Aionar and Bins, and 19 to Jensen.
Ow!
As it hops on over Vice while he's still surprised and breathes cold air onto the 3 of you.
Ah!
And then we're gonna start.
This is...
combat.
We were dumb for thinking we were going to TPK to the mammoths.
Well,
I didn't think I was going to TPK to the
man,
mammoth. I bet that I would live.
I thought that we would leave after that. Winter Wolf.
so the winter wolf is gonna bite you because you're on the ground still.
I disagree. I think he's scared and he's just gonna leave. Or he's late for a dentist appointment.
Yeah, they keep very good care of their teeth. The winter wolves.
Oh,
So
okay.
you are unconscious. And then it's going to use the rest of its movement to hop on over to here.
I like that they hop. I'm actually uncomfortable with that.
Well,
I like that. That's pretty close to my max health.
that was pretty
2d6 plus 4 is a lot.
I'm gonna roll. Make sure to close your death save thing.
1 second, don't roll yet.
I will not.
Okay, it's closed.
Okay. Private roll. Okie dokie. That was a roll.
I was thinking we were pretty good until right now.
Bins.
We are not.
We were great. I thought we were doing great until right now.
After
I'm gonna
this, I can
run.
tell you what the book thinks.
I'm gonna use my last key point as no. I don't have to do that because I can just take the disengage action, and then use feline agility and move. Well, run.
You have
Oops.
to actually do the thing. It was 15 feet.
15. 30.
Are you gonna pick up Vice along the way?
If I can? Is
Sure.
that possible?
He's small enough. Consider him an object interaction.
Yes.
I'll grab Vice, and that's 30. So then I'm gonna move. I'll move all the way up there.
Sure. This winter wolf is going to make a bite attack against Aionar. Why does this keep rolling private? That's a miss.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Sir
5
Jensen.
health.
I'm gonna target the wolf that is next to me.
Sir Jensen
Everybody
never runs
get
away from a
close
fight.
to me. Everybody get close to me, please.
Ugh, I also rolled a 9.
Aionar would say that. He probably would sing it, but he probably would yell out, "Everyone get close to me." Because the spirits run above him and can move, so... Oh, you know what?
And I don't believe I have any bonus actions, so that sounds like it's my turn.
I want it known that I did try.
I guess we'll just do this because I can't find the apprentice wizard. Configure ownership. Owner. Let me delete this token and give you an actual thing. You did try. I don't think that Ralgar could have moved in time, though.
You are correct.
You could hold your turn to the end of combat.
You could actually. Wait a minute. You
I
have
would
the
also take
ability.
healing if that's an option. That 19 did a doozy on me.
So I will look at the two other people who are here. Ralgar, I'm assuming, is looking at me with pleading eyes. Sir Jensen
just staring
I'm
down the wolf.
just staring down the wolf as he is going to murder him. Is that correct?
I'm not surrounded by you. You're trapped in here with me.
Okay.
Yes.
Then I will save my turn till the end of the round.
Okay. Ralgar.
I'll, oh, whoops, I'm in templating mode. Hello. I'll scoot over right there.
Technically,
And-
that lets you potentially get Jensen out of there against his will, I believe.
Yes.
He has to be willing.
Oh, okay. Then it's up to, I mean, when it comes down to it, it's up to Jensen whether he sees his brother start to go away, if he would.
Jensen,
Move.
I don't think this is one we win. I will attack while I'm running over there.
You hit for, again, 9 damage.
It's the only damage I can roll tonight.
It's true.
Luckily, he's barely injured.
Yeah, so that's all I got.
Okay, then it is Aionar's turn, and then it is up to, so this is a very, well, first off, how much HP does the Wildfire Spirit have?
Wildfire Spirit has 15 hit points.
HP. What is the
5
spell on
plus 5
D&D
times your
Beyond?
druid level. 15. It has 15.
Okay. So if it does try and move, it would make an attack against it? With a bite.
Right.
If you're going to Jensen's spot. I guess actually, unless you're going to stand on Ralgar or you. Are you trying, where do you want it to move?
I would have
Does-
it be hovering above me. It can fly.
Okay. And would you, where would you, what's the
am I-
radius for
It's
the
5
teleport?
feet.
Okay.
It's 5 feet for the teleport. I'm very concerned that if I move down to the middle,
That's the
especially
thing.
after offering, that it would get attack of opportunity to death. And then our only way to live is gone.
Do you
So again-
know it did 13 damage? And I think you can see the rolls, which you shouldn't be able to see as far as the actual damage.
I wasn't even taking that into consideration.
But you know that it dealt a pretty good amount of damage, so yeah, you could.
In my mind, it's a 50-50 chance that it will be destroyed if it moves down there. Whether that is accurate or not is irrelevant.
Is one of these wolves wounded? Because I did heal it, but I didn't heal it for a ton.
You did hit Sir Jensen. Did you hit it?
No, one of these wolves was really wounded when we found it, and I healed it for like 8 HP.
Once this is done, I will tell you exactly what the book says should have happened. I went by the book on this.
Fair.
All right, so unfortunately, this is a very short-range teleport, so it's not going to be as magnificent as you may have been hoping for. But
gets
it
you
will still
away,
give you
potentially.
a.
Start.
But, Frank,
Yes.
Can you go through walls? Does it have to be where you can see, or does it have to be like what is the wording on?
To
it?
unoccupied spaces you can see.
Damn,
yeah, all right.
that was a good try.
So I am going to take a little bit of. It does say unoccupied spaces you can see around it, so I'm going to move him down to Ralgar. And then he is going to do the 15-foot teleport, popping us within 5 feet of him.
So I can pop him down there if you'd like. That way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how much? What's the damage on it? Because that could potentially come into play.
Oh yeah, it's 2 dex saves.
All right. 1 dex saving throw. 17. Wow. I keep on forgetting to unprivate. But I can make it cope. We're good. And then I'm just trying to cheat. Don't worry about it.
No, I know. It's kind of your thing.
A 6. Okay.
Oh, nice.
So how much damage? Is it half on a fail, or is it just all or nothing?
It's all or nothing.
Okay, so 2d6 fire damage to the one on the left, the one that is already injured.
It's 1d6 plus proficiency bonus, which is 2 right now, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's 1d6 plus proficiency bonus?
Yep.
Well, then D&D Beyond calculates that wrong.
I'm looking at D&D 5e wiki dot, so that could be
No,
wrong.
I trust whichever one you go by. It doesn't actually... Yeah. You're good. Okay.
And then
you
I'm
can
going
still
to
move.
run 30 feet.
Sure. Oh, you also still have your action. Wasn't that a bonus action on its part, or did you have to use your action for that?
So it's a little bit weird in the way that it words how that thing moves. I'm technically giving it a bonus action to teleport, and that happens, like, it all happens roughly at the same time, so I don't believe that I could take an action after that.
Gotcha.
I guess I could have taken an action
Because
before
fire
that.
teleport the spirit in each willing creature. It's action. Technically, yeah. Because it's supposed to go right after you.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I guess I could have done an action before then.
Yeah, if you wanted to, you could have done something when you were
But
in
I
that
don't
space
even-
before that.
So Jensen's not injured. No, he's near death.
He's
No,
near death.
I'm pretty hurt. Yeah, this
Okay.
is gonna
If you
suck.
have a
Keep
range,
going down.
remember you were here. So if you wanted to
Right.
move to him,
No, I wouldn't have done that because I would have taken an attack of opportunity. So I will healing. I'll parting healing words him.
Best of luck. Whew, blow a kiss and just fucking
that was a good
teleport
healing
out.
words. That was max.
Yeah. I told you that we were leaving.
It's true.
Yeah,
It's
All
true.
right.
I even said this ain't one we're winning.
You told me after my turn we were leaving.
No, he said come
Oh.
to me. He actually made it pretty clear.
And
'Cause,
Aionar said, "Come get to me."
Oh, I could have moved. I didn't know that he said that.
Yeah.
He did say
But
that.
again, my turn was
I did.
before yours, so it would have been before you said that. You
I mean,
held.
I guess-
I went.
I
You
guess
said get to
technically.
me, held your turn, and then you guys left.
I said it before you took your turn.
You did.
that can be interpreted as it was in character on my turn, but we haven't played like that. So,
Woo!
my fire spirit is also going to move to right here.
Sure. Just gonna keep bouncing. Well, actually, no.
Can it go back in for?
The Bins goes first. You can keep carrying. You don't know whether he is closer or farther away from the realm of death, as far as Vice goes.
Fuck! I gave my last healing spell to the guy who's about to die.
Still have medicine checks.
That's fair.
So I would move.
He's technically on your space, by the way. Vice is the same space as you.
So I'd move 40 away. There.
So he's here.
And then, how does he look? He looks pretty bad, right?
Well, he's unconscious, so you can't tell whether he's closer or farther away from the realm of death at the moment, but he is unconscious. Holding on for dear life.
That's an action to do a medicine check.
Correct.
If I stop real fast.
Correct.
All right. Let's give it a go. I'll stop real fast. Medicine
Like
check.
jets or wolf bites. Ooh, okay. He's stable 4, and he is unconscious for a certain amount of time that I actually don't have to show you right now.
I'm doing it fast, so I don't really notice if I succeed or not. So I'm gonna pick
Okay.
him up, and on my next turn, I'm gonna keep moving.
Sure. But he is. You don't know you succeeded, but Vice knows that he is currently not having to make death saves.
Nice.
Sir Jensen.
Well, as much as I would like to stand and hold my ground, if with everybody literally running, I probably would still disengage and run the 30 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 is as far as I can go.
Okay.
Which is not amazing. They're pretty much just going to get to attack me again, but I will post up there.
What spells do you have?
I don't have anything I can use as a bonus action spell.
You don't have healing word? You don't have healing word.
I did.
It's,
I used them to heal. One to heal the wolf.
You have these are two. Your paladin and your racial. You don't actually have healing word as a spell you even can know from your list.
I have two. I have 2 different healing moves, and
right,
I've
but
used both.
none of what I'm saying is you don't have the bonus action spell because that's not on your spell list. Like
Correct.
paladins
I don't
can't
have
run
a.
that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't have anything I can do as a bonus action.
I just think I was surprised by that, but I now know that that's not on the spell list.
D&D's like super stingy with bonus actions.
Vice, you are asleep. Ralgar.
All right, you ready for this?
The important thing that we've learned very early on in this campaign, as opposed to very late in the last campaign, is to never help anyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep probably helping people. However,
That hits. He's got a net.
All right, that wolf is now restrained.
Yeah, a large or smaller creature hit by the net is restrained until freed.
That's good.
that is helpful. Yeah, I might not die now.
And I can make it that 30 feet.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's all I got.
This one's gonna pop up here, and he's gonna make a bite attack against Sir Jensen.
It's not gonna try and free its friend.
And he's gonna miss.
What a great time to have 18 armor.
Right?
Oh,
This guy can make a strength save at the end of his turn, right?
yes.
Yeah.
You want me to actually look it up?
Yeah, really quick, just before I roll it.
It's a DC 10 strength check.
Oh,
He's
strength,
probably gonna be
strength
free.
check specifically. It's actually the same
It says
both ways.
strength
That
check.
works.
Yeah. Or it can deal 5
Woo!
damage. Motherfucker.
But that's the end
failed,
of his
that's
turn.
great.
That is, yes.
Aionar.
All right. I'm moving 30. However, he's moving here, and then we're popping 15 feet this way.
Oh, that is.
And you can go
And then
over
Sir
here.
Jensen would be to the right. Yeah.
Oh,
This guy's
thank
gonna roll
you.
a dex save. Oh, I think only one of them was hit by that. If it's 5 feet
yeah.
around? Okay.
It's just 5 feet.
It failed, though. Roll your damage. This is the only one you've hit so far. It keeps on getting hit.
You'll eventually learn.
Okay.
You won't.
And honestly, there's a
don't
lot
love that
worse
order.
things that could happen. Well, you have Aionar first, which is usually decent.
I was gonna say that's actually the best thing that could happen.
You know, if your sword moves between us, we can both teleport 15, right?
that is correct.
That's what he's gonna do.
So the sword goes here, and they pop out on the 2 catty corners on either
And
side.
here. Unless you want, I guess one could technically pop out there. If you're all running north.
Yeah.
Are we running north or are we running off the map?
Bittens was going north.
I'm just following the other people. Well,
I'm running.
preferably off the map.
Yeah.
That's their help.
That's my turn.
Okay. This one is going to. How much movement you got? Okay. Going to go here, make an attack against the spirit. Honestly, not the worst thing that could happen, but it's been pissing it off. What's the actual AC of the spirit?
13.
That's a 17. Only for 7 damage.
Okay.
Is it immune to being prone?
Yes, it is.
That's great. So it has 15 health. Let me change that so it's 8 out of 15. And it's not prone. Bins, you just still doing your thing?
Dash, like 80 feet.
Sure. So you're off the map at this point. You're
Yep.
able to get away.
Just gone.
And the last one that was just restrained is going to hop. Is going to go. Oh wow. That one. The one that was unharmed is going to hop over to here. It is going to, since it has held it off for this long, is going to load up a cold breath and breathe.
Is that also going to hit the wolf in front of him?
It would hit the wolf in front of him. But you would
This is
know,
also immune?
you would notice that that wolf in front of him takes 0 damage no matter what.
Boy, this might kill me.
So
It
I
did
need
19 last time.
dexterity saves from. Actually, no, I can make you guys roll this by targeting you.
Oh, I don't love this.
It's a 5-foot cone, right?
15-foot cone.
Five?
15
It's actually a
foot cone.
3-foot cone. It's weird.
So weird.
little
Doesn't even fully
Why
get
don't
the
you
next cell
actually-
over.
Don't place measure template. Just consume that. Oh, just kidding. I made the wrong wolf. You did nothing. This is why I'm very happy. I'm very happy that this didn't. He is going to.
Oh, that's
Run
the
up.
wolf that already used it?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why this keeps tracks of this stuff. He is going to
Oh,
hop
thank
on.
God.
That would have probably killed me.
So at this point, he's going to dash. And he's going to go alongside Jensen and actually run up to here.
Did I get an attack of opportunity
No,
when he
I
goes by?
measured it and he went this way.
Yeah.
He's gonna go kill these people instead.
And he just dashed. Sir Jens. Vince is technically off the map and out of combat.
Where is the off the map?
So if you go, it's essentially if all of you can dash on your turn, you can get away and outpace them if necessary.
Okay, so
So
we are
far,
at that
no
point
one
now.
has done that. Well, if you have to disengage, you actually
I don't have to
You don't
disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then dash, and I'm off the map.
So, and another thing is, are you scattering? Because in order to get, if you want to try and stay together, I guess would be the other part of it. Or are you going to scatter? Because everyone else is going off the map to the north.
Yeah, I just
It
go
might-
off. I'm operating under the principle where if I go 30 here and then 30 here, it's gonna get to me, right? Or sorry, I could do 30 here and 30 here, and I'm in their neighborhood, right?
Correct. But if you keep
Okay.
on going, you would be able to get to a
so
point
I'm gonna-
where if you kept
I'm
on
gonna
going,
escape.
you'd be able to get to a point where I'd have you guys all roll stealth. to
Okay,
kind
so
of
I
hide
run
while
that
else
way,
going.
so at least I'm in their neighborhood, not just due east.
Okay. And then be wherever Ralgar is running.
Alright, I'm running for that whale fat. Let's go. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be doing the same here. Just gonna make
You're like 2 tiles ahead of me, yeah.
Yep.
Weiss is asleep.
I just realized there's an insanely good chance that I'm dead. Yep. Cool.
Binz is not in combat. This one does not have a
Oh,
movement
because you'd already run.
to get to you. He's going to take a... I don't think your short gets an attack of opportunity. He's going to see his friend seems to have someone down, and he's actually going to run, if he can, as fast as he can up to here. And that's all he can do that turn. This wolf's going to come in for a bite. And is going to hit for 8 damage. Aionar goes unconscious.
Oh, balls.
That really bothers me.
I don't know.
Why did we run away the long way?
Proceed. That's
Yep.
that's horrible.
Okay.
Binz, why did you not just run straight out the door?
I look.
Oh, I don't know.
It gave me a female name for my DnD character. I want to change that.
Where'd Ralgar go?
I was off the map.
I mean, I don't know. So I don't know what's bothering you because you're just saying it bothers you. This is, I don't understand.
I don't think he
Did I
expected him to
not-
be the only one who went down.
Did I not?
Right. Yeah, no. I
Blame
just
the.
The
No, I mean-
module is angry.
right. Yeah,
It's not your DMing. He's like, I don't believe that the wolves should do this.
Yeah,
He's
I'm not
mad at
angry.
wizards.
I'm not angry at you. I hate this entire situation because, like, it's just terrible.
Okay.
Wizards, man.
He
I
did a
mean,
really good job of convincing us the mammoth was the hard part.
It is true. It would have.
I-
I mean,
I think
If-
this is
if it
actually
was
like a level
following-
5 or 4 area.
also, if it was following what it did, it would have jumped over you and started to run this way towards the group that was off the map. So I can make death save.
Maybe you'll get lucky and go in the cage and we'll come back and get you.
Also possible.
Oh, you mean me and Bins?
What are you talking about?
Since the
Will
wolves are
it?
coming after the two of you and you will die.
Yeah, you're about to get hunted, my guy.
Yep.
Who do you think we're running after? We're running after you. It will be all of us or none of us. We followed you.
Oh, we left a while ago, though.
You left 1 turn ahead of us. That is
I
not.
know.
This is D&D turns. You're on 5 seconds ahead of us, my guy.
Okie dokie.
I have faith that Bins can outrun the wolf.
While holding you,
Yes. I didn't say
as
it was
opposed
possible.
to the two people who have proficiency in athletics.
I didn't say it was possible. I said I have faith. So who's supposed to be doing something?
Give me a second.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, technically you're all off the map now. You are running full speed from the wolves. As fast as you possibly can. Which is Bin's just continue. So, actually, first, I need everyone to make a stealth roll.
Oh, I'm not good at that. So let's just hypothetically say I probably failed it.
Oh.
Stealth or survival, if you're trying to cover your tracks. What?
Wait a minute. If that was an option, I would have picked
Okay,
survival.
take survival. Yeah, sorry, that was my bad. That's a lot better.
So I'd be
I just
running.
need Vice to do.
Am I not unconscious?
That's right. You know, you still are unconscious.
Yeah, that's the
And-
only reason I'm not.
So Ralgar and Sir Jensen are running north to try and catch up with Binns, because Binns is faster than pretty much anyone at this point. So unless Binns decides to slow down, you're not going to be able to catch Binns very easily. But because he's got a 22 stealth. So essentially you can run in the direction Binns was going, but until Binns stops, you're probably not going to be able to see him.
So
Touche.
after, excuse me.
Can we circle back because Aionar went down? Like, is that
Yeah.
an option?
Well, yeah, if I'm covering my tracks, could we button hook back?
You could button hook back if the two of you specifically, or I mean,
I
you
would
wanna-
button. If that's an option, I would button hook back because
how
I
long
wouldn't
would
want
you
to
go? How long would you go?
Once the wolves are, I know that they're following us, but once they're out of view, I think I would start rounding back. So they obviously don't see us. Like,
Gotcha.
because I want to get to, I want to make sure that Aionar, if I heard Aionar go down, and I know that those humans are there, or those people are there, I would
No,
want to free them.
Would be a good. They hound you for a good amount. It's about an hour. If Binns decides he doesn't want to turn back at that point, then you would just button hook back before you saw Binns.
Yeah.
Before you
So
would know.
he would go another full movement, another 80, and then he would check on Vice again.
Okay, so you know that Vice is fully conscious. He's not conscious. He's in a stable state, and he's probably going to be out for at least an hour from that point when you would have stopped.
When I stop and check Vice, do I see anyone coming behind me?
Roll a perception check. Ralgar is very stealthy, by the way. Okay, so you do not see anyone coming behind you. So it's up to you. I mean, you could be the kind of person that stays and waits because you want to see who else made it out. You could go somewhere and see if you can find help. Could make your way towards Dugan Hole looking for help if you'd like. Or it's 100% of what Binns would do.
Binns is gonna wait, I'd say probably like 10 minutes to see if Vice would wake up. Because I don't know that he's gonna wake up in an hour.
Gotcha. So if you're waiting there for 10 minutes, then the other two would eventually catch up and see you guys. Yeah, they would see you. So the four of you would meet up. As the two are
Alright.
running. Seeming to have... The wolves are close-ish, but you've lost them enough for now, hiding your tracks and rolling stealthily.
Ralgar, Jensen, over here.
Binns, holy shit. Aionar didn't make it out.
We got to go back and get him.
Let's go. I pick up Vice.
I pick up Vice instead because I'm assuming my strengths. Oh no, you're a monk. Your strength might be high.
No, my
Vice is-
strength
I
is not.
Vice is
I
also
count
pretty
as
light.
I count as a size larger for carrying.
Oh, then Ralgar should
I
fucking
just
carry it.
casually throw him over his shoulder and just start jogging.
Okay.
Works for me.
I don't think that they can succeed on this.
Ralgar and I are quite athletic, so running for an hour counts as a short rest.
What?
That's
I said you and I are quite athletic, so running for an hour counts as a short rest.
And running a marathon actually counts as a long rest.
Yeah,
Okay.
makes us feel better.
So you are able to double back. And as you double back, you who would be the lead in the double back? Make a perception check, whoever's in the lead, because I imagine you're trying to see, or I guess whoever's behind, if you think they're behind, or if you think that they went back, you can do the lead.
My
Make
guy
a
was
make a
really
group
adamant about
perception
going
check.
back.
Every 3 of you guys that are up, make a perception check.
Wow.
We're all paranoid enough.
Yeah.
And I'm almost dead, so I am looking everywhere.
Hey!
Not well, but I'm looking at.
It's because you're almost
Hey,
dead.
we have a fail, a
Cancel
middle, and a
each other
crit.
out. You're average. Slightly below average because a crit for Ralgar is 19.
Why are you so unperceptive? But also crit the number.
Because somebody had to carry us, alright? Look at your shit.
Why is the blind man carrying us?
Okay, so you make it back. You don't see any sign of wolves on your way back, and you see what looks in the distance like the body of Aionar with nothing around. If you guys would like to go up to the body, you're welcome to.
I'm going to heft a javelin, and I'm going to have.
Aionar, take him out.
Well, no, I know my
You would
brother is.
want
The,
this.
I know my brother is the stealthy one, right? Like
Make
you
it to
have.
javelin.
So brother, I'll cover you.
Yeah, I would like to make a get up close enough to tell if he's even breathing.
Oh, by the way, you're also down 2 retainers, by the way. You did find 2 of their bloody corpses on the way back.
Oh,
But 4 of them were able to hide well enough during the fight.
So we each lost 1.
Correct.
I'm gonna move up with Ralgar.
Okay.
That's gonna be D-Walt. Will be the one who died in this.
Sure. You can pick the retainer if you want. I don't know their names. I don't care enough. So you do even see from
Pretty
this
fucked up.
instance that Aionar is currently stable, but unconscious. Very similar to your goblin party member.
I am gonna scoop him the fuck up and just start.
Are you booking it?
Yeah.
Which direction are you booking it in?
Stealthily back toward the cover where we just came from.
The back towards the giant hovel or the
Where we are,
Whatever,
where I'm
yeah,
waiting
whatever
with a javelin.
drift everybody's hiding in.
Okay, to the east
Yeah.
a little. So currently, I mean, I'll take the wolves out. We'll say that Jensen's over here, but a little ways off the map. So you take the body of Aionar and boof it over here.
Cradle him in my big hairy arms.
And what would you like to do? 2 unconscious
Get
people?
the fuck out of here.
Find a safe place to take a rest.
Okay.
I think the closest
Oh,
town's
there
Dugan's
is
Hole, right?
none.
Dugan's Hole is...
Yeah,
That's
Now-
where we were heading towards.
how close is Dugan's?
I'm
Hole?
assuming that we're not going to make it that far.
Dugan's Hole
No,
would
I'll let you
be... You wouldn't be able to make it there by the end of the day, no.
Alright. Then I would like to find a nice place to hide.
A nice place to hide.
Yeah, who has the D? I have +2 survival. Does anybody have better than that?
I
Plus
got
2.
-1.
Perfect. That is worse. Who else has
Point
better?
back to the freaking killer wolf den. I'm like,
You want to snap in the wolf den?
they would never.
Genius!
suspect it.
I actually was thinking if we came back, we'd jump down the hole and be in the whale oil room.
That did occur to me, but
Is that what you're doing?
We're gonna cover our tracks as we run, and then find a cozy cave to post up in.
You can roll survival. Whoever has the highest survival.
I'd like to help with that, but also
Sure.
vividly describe, cutting the mammoth open and crawling inside, because I saw it in a book one time.
No, he just has harvested mammoth. We don't have the mammoth
Yeah, you don't have
itself.
mammoth anymore. It's been fully harvested.
No, you like tuck yourself in like a sleeping bag.
But it's been fully
No.
harvested though.
So, do I get advantage because
Yes. 'cause
He's
you're being
helping?
helped. Yeah.
17?
There we go.
Okay.
We got your body back, Frank.
I've been here the
You're-
whole time.
He has
Oh,
been
gosh.
here.
Well, no, only in spirit and
Well,
in
I've
headset.
been here in headset, yeah.
Okay. So you all make your way.
I like how we can't roll
Where-
fucking hit to save our lives.
So
But when
where
it
in
comes to
here
pissing off,
are
we
the
do
5 of you
great.
gonna be? Where's the
Oh,
hold
we're
up?
not.
Is
We're
this the
not-
cave?
Here?
This is.
Is this-
Are you going down to the cave, like the hole, or no?
No.
Oh, are we
Oh.
staying in
Find the
here?
cave in
Oh.
the wilderness.
Oh, in the wilderness. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoever has the highest perception, do a perception check for the cave to find
I
the
have
nicest cave
plus
possible.
4. Does anybody have
Plus
better?
4.
2.
You
Yeah,
know what?
you
I
guys
rolled the
take care of
survival, so you roll the perception, but I'll look with you.
Sure.
All right.
You find
Yes.
a really good cave.
Let's go.
Very good cave.
Does it have
Furnished?
a butchered
Um,
mammoth corpse.
Wood stove and everything.
It does not have a
Loaded with health potions.
No, but it looks like a pretty,
And
you find a
mithril.
pretty good cave out of the way that not a lot of people would, or not a lot of things would be able to.
I don't care if things. I
Have,
want to
like,
make sure that wolves
droppings
don't.
around the outside.
There are no wolf droppings around the outside.
Okay, good.
There are yeti droppings though. No, there are not.
Spawn Yeti are friendly.
That's what I'm told.
All right.
Okay, and in an hour, or a little less than an hour at this point, Vice would wake up, and then about an hour after that, Aionar would wake up.
Did we get a short rest in those 2 hours?
Whoever is awake can get a short rest. Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
guess
hit
actually,
that button.
I mean, we can just say 3 hours pass, and then everyone would get a short rest.
That's probably the best way to do that.
I like that.
Does short resting get me back any abilities?
No,
No.
probably divine
it
sense.
Gets me
No,
back
it
on.
does not. I don't get divine sense, healing
should.
hands, or lay on hands.
Well, no, divine sense should, because it's a
I-
garbage ability.
I get second wind and action surge back. Let's go
Dude.
right the fuck back to that cave.
I think we can now take those wolves.
It's back.
Now that we know
Okay,
they're here.
So I guess I wake up and I'm like, oh, we survived.
Of course we did. We're the greatest.
You look pretty banged up, I guess.
Well, at the
By the
point
time you
woke
wake up, I'm full health.
no, well, yeah, because you.
I
Were
mean,
taking
we're
a short,
all-
You were taking a
We're
short
all
rest in
full
that.
health at this point, but like,
I was half health when we were running away.
okay, you were still pretty good then.
I almost died when we were in the thing, but you were unconscious for
Yeah.
all of that.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm just glad we're alive. I just remember getting cornered by wolves.
That
And
was
then-
that. I will admit that I am disappointed in them and surprised.
Why?
Well, they seemed like they actually needed our help and wanted the people to be rescued. But now that they've hurt my friends, and we also need to go rescue those other people.
You're very trusting.
I'm very trusting.
Yeah.
I mean, he was wounded. They were wounded in the thing and said they needed help. And we oddly knew, for whatever reason, knew about high-level animals having consciousness.
You did.
It's true.
You have a druid in your party from Icewind Dale.
I'm not saying it wasn't the right thing to do. I'm just saying you just trusted all those guys.
I didn't see you asking
You
follow-up
do,
questions.
Nah, I'm not gonna split the party.
And I went back out to talk to them, and I told you all that they ran away. Which in hindsight is now odd. I thought they were just scared.
I think the whole talking to wolves thing is weird, but like, maybe I'm.
People ask for help, you help them.
Oh, so
That's what
wolves
the House
are
of the
people.
Steel Roses is all about.
Wolves are people too.
In the police handbook, wolves are dogs.
Wolves
ask
are
for help.
people, but goblins.
I said goblins were people. I feel like I've been quite clear. The goblins did not ask for help. But we did stop and talk to them after the fact.
Accurate.
It's not my fault we've been proven wrong twice. Out of character, it is entirely my fault we've been proven wrong twice.
Our track record's not good.
Make
So-
sure to roll.
Pretty bad.
I get
your
my
short
hit
rest.
die, right?
Yeah, you get
Yeah.
your hit die.
Anywho, I'm confident about those people in the cage. We have to save them. But what
they
hour
back?
is it? We might need to actually long rest.
If it
before-
helps anyone, the people in the cage were teenagers.
we can't leave those children there alone. Also, we might need new squires. The House of the Steel Roses is always looking for new talent.
We also don't have a choice. Me and Frank already roll our hit die, so like we can't really long rest now, or we'll only have one hit die next time. So we're kind of all in on the short rest now.
Well, we all
Oh,
were all
I
in.
was
on the,
already all in.
yeah, I'm also all in on the
I
short
rolled
rest.
like a 2 on my first hit die.
I have full
Okay,
health. though.
Because somebody had said maybe take a long rest. That's not a good idea right now.
No.
I
Wanna go
said maybe
back?
take a long rest because I didn't
Okay.
know how much time had passed.
We're either way, we don't want to reset the day right now.
Okay, so do we go back to the tower?
I can't really do anything.
Are you?
And
Oh,
I
you're.
think it would be foolish to go back there.
I think we
Yeah,
should just
they-
get to Dugan's
just
Hole, and then
Royally got our
like,
asses handed to us.
we can come back here.
Well, it
we
was
don't
the
have
surprise
to-
round that got us.
It wasn't even the surprise.
That
They
wolf
have a
was
lot
that one
more
wolf got
movement.
beat on for quite a while and was barely hurt.
I think that there was going to be more to do after that too, and it was just going to get progressively worse. I say we go to Dugan's Hole, whatever it takes to get there, have a proper rest, and come up with a plan. And you know, maybe
I
check
have
out,
bear traps.
figure out how long we need to even be in Dugan's Hold, and then like we can always come back and do this. This doesn't seem time sensitive anymore.
You don't think it's time sensitive that 2 teenagers are in a steel cage and the only thing that's going to give them supplies is 2 dire wolves at their
No,
mercy?
there's also whatever's controlling the dire wolves.
Yeah, I don't.
The giant encased in ice?
No, the mammoth was bringing them food.
We killed the mammoth.
No,
We killed the mammoth.
I do think we have to go to Dugan's Hold. I think if we go back there, one or more of us die. In a very similar fashion. Like, we are basically just absurdly fortunate that Aionar was able to teleport us out, and Bins was able to run real fast. Like, if Bins had gone down and Aionar had gone down as our 2 people, Jensen, you and I would be dead.
We don't know that.
You lost
need to
like
regroup.
2 liters of blood
I just got frosty.
before getting trapped in a corner with 2 wolves.
Well, my character wouldn't have actually lost blood. He would have gotten frostbite. Ridiculous. I lost all my health to the frost breath. I never actually got bit.
Oh,
The
well,
biting went right into my armor and didn't do anything. It's the frost breath that fucks me up. It's Vice who got bit to death.
Yeah, it
I
was.
just didn't get a chance to do anything. He was just down.
Yeah.
I got snuck up on and then murdered.
fucking ended.
Yeah.
All right, so we need some place to rest for real, and then come back and save the teenagers.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, I don't even know. We don't know what awaits us in Dugan's Hole. This might be a greater good thing.
No, we're not leaving the teenagers behind. We got to come back and save the teenagers.
Yeah, but we might be able to do that.
I'm not
better.
abandoning the teenagers. I will leave you in Dugan's Hold and do it on my own if I have to.
Okay.
Okay, so wait, I want to figure out how likely it is that we're going to part ways, but how long are you going to wait before you go back there?
We'll go to Dugan's Hold, we'll rest up, resupply, and go back out. There's just 2 wolves. We've already taken care of the mammoth.
We
We're
won't
not
be
leaving
full
it.
strength again for 2 days.
Yeah. I think while we're in Dugan's Hold, we should take care of what we got to do in Dugan's Hold.
You want to
Like-
leave, brother, you want to leave the prisoners there, the young teenagers from the 10 villages, alone in a frosty cell?
I don't, but I recognize when something is probably going to result in my death.
I think now that we know what the danger is, it's fine. We didn't know that the wolves were gonna pounce on us. We know that they're there. They're the last of the danger. We can't leave, brother. We can't leave them there to die.
We
They're
won't
not
be
gonna.
full
They're
strength.
not gonna be fed. Nothing is going to take care of them. It's cold.
And we came about this close from leaving them there to die.
Because we
with
got
our bodies piled in front of them.
only because we were caught by surprise after already being weakened severely by fighting the mammoth.
Those wolves could have walked in afterward and said hi to us and still wrecked our shit.
If we were at strength, knowing that there are, I know that we would beat them.
How many do you think there are total?
2,
Yeah.
Why?
because we saw 2. Why do you think that there
Okay.
would be more? Why wouldn't there have just gotten us in the woods if there were more than 2?
Let us take the 2 days to rest, and in those 2 days we can also investigate what we came here to do.
That's
And
what
then
I'm
we can
thinking.
go back
Like,
for
I'm
the
not
teenagers.
leaving them there for longer than we have to.
that
I
I
will
would
go
say is
alone if
not
I have
longer
to,
than we
brother.
have to.
But I am
It's 2
not
days.
leaving them there.
We won't be full
2
strength.
days and we will go back.
It'll take us 2 days to get back to full strength.
Then after that I'll turning around and I'm going to rescue them.
Okay. You'll give us 2 days, though.
Once we're back to full strength, yes. But until then, I will go with you.
Let's go see what's in Dugan's Hole. We don't even know why we're going there yet.
To kill a murderer.
The caravan.
Pretty sure
Well,
I have a rough idea.
we know there's a caravan there, but like, we still don't really know what's gonna happen. Like, it could take off as soon as we get there, and we're gonna have to like stalk it for a bit, and we don't really know
Well, we won't know until we get there.
exactly.
Borg's caravan.
That is
I start walking.
Okay, so you are able. So I did say, yeah, you are able to get pretty much to the outskirts of Dugan's Hole without taking any exhaustion or anything. You're able to just barely make it. You guys are on the edge of exhaustion, marching through the snow. Nothing else seems to happen. You do hear the occasional howls of wolves in the distance, but you were able to evade them enough and shake them off enough that they don't seem to know where you are. Somehow the blood in the snow did not trip.
Does it sound like more than 2?
It sounds. You only hear one at a time, and then you hear. So you say it's 2. Sorry, because you hear one and then you hear one answer occasionally, but
Okay.
they're never. Every time you hear them, it's not like they're ever closer to you. It's not like they seem to know where you are. They're just kind of trying to cover as much ground between Dugan's Hole and the Giant's Hovel as possible. Which, even for 2 big wolves, does not technically. It isn't possible to find you because you've hit enough. So yeah, you're able to make your way to Dugan's Hole late at night. on the edge of exhaustion. In front of you, you see a small town. Unlike Bryn Shandir, Dugan's Hole has no walls. There's a couple of trees surrounding it, but mostly it's just a very small town, a bunch of huts around it, and a couple of piers. The piers you see in the distance have been long frozen over due to Oriel's winter. And in the very far distance past the piers, you see what looks like a large gathering of stones in a circle, and then a large stone in the center of it, which you guys would all know, being from 10 towns, as the 20 Stones of Thrun, which is the only thing that exists in Dugan's Hole. Dugan's Hole is also known to have 0 inns or taverns. It really is kind of it's not a great place. It's not like it's bad. It's not like they're going to turn you away, but there are no taverns, no normal lodging, no normal adventurer accommodations. It's just houses, a speaker's house, the leader of the place, and the 10 Stones of Thrun.
Is there a barrack at all?
No, there are actually no barracks in Dugan's Hole.
It's a little desolate to me.
It is very late at night. You actually don't see, you see like a little bit of flickering light, but this is a very bare bones town. They don't have a lot of supplies. So any light you might see in the window of a building is just the bare minimum to keep warm for the night. But everyone does seem to be asleep at this point.
You said one of the buildings was a meeting hall?
There's a speaker's house, so you would know that the leader of every town is a speaker.
Do we want to wake that dude up? And ask to crouch on his couch?
I'll march up to the speaker's house and rap neighborly on the door.
You do a nice little rap, neighborly, and you hear some rustling from the inside, and you see a little peephole open out of the door, and just like, who's there?
Greetings, speaker. 'Tis I, Sir Jensen of the House of the Steel Roses, and my brother Ralgar. We request accommodations as we pledge forth on our journey for the soldiers of the 10 towns.
We haven't had a soldier here in a long time. Guys don't tend to come out this way at all. What brings you here?
We were making the rounds when we discovered that some teenagers were captured by a series of dire wolves. We were unable to free them, but we did kill some of their compatriots. We just request shelter until we can rest up and go back after them.
Roll persuasion check.
Okay. That is...
The moment
Wow.
that Ross realizes he's not playing a charisma character anymore.
I am playing a
Still playing
charisma character, and I still rolled terrible.
I mean, there's really no room in here, but you can go by the stables if you'd like. There's some room probably near the horses.
Fine. I see you have very little to offer. Fine, the stables will have to do. We'll speak in the morning.
You don't have
Thank
to.
you, good sir. Hope you have a
Ma'am.
wonderful night.
But thank you. You have a good night too.
Ma'am, but
Sorry,
Making an old
very
lady up in the
blind.
middle of her sleep. That you didn't even know because she just opened up a peephole. You saw her eye the entire time. She never opened the door.
you have a very brusque voice. Ah!
So there is a stable with a few horses. You can make a pretty decent accommodations.
We at least won't freeze to death outside.
Oh, it's still cold in there.
It is still cold in there. But it's not. You're able to make it.
But thankfully, we have those sweet, sweet mammoth pelt to keep us warm.
You'd have to that takes time. You have the skins of it if you want, but you have to tan it if you're going for
We're
like
just
I
gonna
don't
use the raw skins as blankets.
that works. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to.
Juicy.
It's still cold,
really
but it
moist.
is bearable.
Why don't we put it down to give us a weather break from the ground, and then we lay on the fur?
You could do that.
Unless somebody here knows leather working and can bust that out before it's sleep time.
It would take too long to tan a hide and
Nope.
do all that before sleep time.
I will lay some mammoth furs down.
Okay. You lay some mammoth furs down. Are you having the squires do watch again? Not the squires. The retainers do watch again? Or you're in a town, so there's like a really low chance of anything
Yeah,
happening.
it's
if
not
anything
Yeah.
much of a
happens.
reason for that.
But
Yeah, I bet the wolves would be embarrassed to attack us in town.
it is a lower chance of things happening, but I don't know if you guys want to still do
They're
a watch.
racist wolves, so they go through half the town thinking it's us before they find us.
We're a very diverse group. They must be
I'll-
very racist.
I'll let 'em sleep tonight.
Okay. Is anyone
They've
taking
earned
watch?
it.
I am not tonight. I'm sleeping.
Okay.
I'll take first watch and then sleep.
I'll point at one of the horses and say, "You're on watch duty."
If there are other options, I'm not going to volunteer.
I don't think there are other
I
options.
don't think
I
there are.
the
If
other
things
option
went to
is just-
sleep and none of the
Then
squires
I-
are standing watch.
I feel
Then I will do it.
Okay, so everyone else is we are doing a watch schedule.
I'm doing the
for-
first watch. It sounds
Rufus.
like Rufus is doing the second watch.
If there needs to be a third, I'll do that one.
horse has the last one.
Are you actually
Having
having the horse do the
stand
last watch?
No.
Okay. Okie dokie. And I think this is a good time to take like a 5-10 minute break. You guys can hit the long rest button. You do go through the night.
Yeah.
One long rest.
There we go.
One
Look at my
level.
one hit dice back.
You get one hit dice. Hit dice.
One hit.
nuts.
D?
Got 'em.
One
More
hit
happy.
me back.
More happy to get my yeah.
It's break music. Okay, I'll be right back.
You
I'm more
broke
happy to
him.
get my spells and features back.
Okay, I will also BRB now.
So I fucked up taxes.
Again?
Haven't you done that multiple years in a row?
Well, because alright, this time it was state of Vermont. So like apparently 2 years ago, I put down
Died?
I put down my household income.
You're not supposed to mark yourself as deceased.
And the state of Vermont like greatly disagreed with what I put down. So they want me to pay back my homestead credit.
Oh, that blows.
Yep. And because the homestead credit is like, I was on basically the last tier of it, I have to pay back like $500.
Oh, that's not horrible.
It's not terrible, but it's still kind of.
Why do they keep auditing you?
Because I fucked up my taxes terribly and like.
So that now you're on like a list where they're like,
Yeah.
double check this guy's shit.
Yeah. I need to forward it to
Tell
my
them to
tax
mind their own
lady and
business.
be like, can you just sanity check this shit? Because yeah, they have Krista and I down as like making probably 50K more than I think we made that year.
Well, the for the homestead, the problem is that it's household income with very little deductibles because it's gross adjusted it's gross adjusted income, which
it's
doesn't.
like pre-tax
There's only like
and all
two.
of that
Yeah,
shit.
there are only like two things that actually come off of that.
Yeah. Yep. Which I'm pretty sure I fucked up that year and then realized that what it was the following year and was like, I don't qualify for that.
Yeah, you probably posted your taxable, your collective taxable, and not
Yes,
your.
like our actual take-home money after we
Yeah,
paid
that-
everybody
unfortunately,
else,
that-
including the fucking state of Vermont's taxes.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not how that number works.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is absolute insanity to me because if I live here and I am a primary resident, like, household here, shouldn't I pay less in taxes than people who own their third house here and Airbnb it?
You should, but you would make too much money because you're rich.
I'm gonna
Stop
tell
being so
Krista that
rich.
I'm gonna tell Krista we're getting divorced and I'll live in a tent in the backyard.
If she's still in your
Is it that
house,
rich?
it still counts as household income. Your household income includes
That's why
anybody
he's gonna.
who's living
That's why he's
there.
gonna live in a tent in the backyard.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, gotta game this system a little bit, yeah?
I think
That's
that's what
second
keeps
cat.
getting you into the trouble.
Are we back? Is everyone?
Also known as cat.
I'm here.
Roll call. People say your names. I was gonna say so and so. I think Bins and Vice are still doing.
I'm here.
Okay.
What class is this cat playing?
I don't know. Potts already has a rogue, so.
Right.
They might just both be rogues. I'm not gonna lie.
What's this cat's name?
Willow. There
Widow.
we go.
Widow.
Willow. That's a wire. You're not supposed to eat those. Go down.
Some say that wires are the most delicious food.
They're not though. They're just
Some
not.
say it.
They can say whatever they want, but they're wrong.
I just slam elbow into a door frame.
Why would you have done that?
Good question.
Did you want to go unconscious in real life?
Maybe.
Does your
That's a real
elbow
idea.
to your pinky feel like static?
No, it wasn't that bad. More of a glancing blow.
It's not that bad.
You're right here.
I was here. Not there, but I was here. Rufus, whenever you get back, just say something. I know if you're not here, it doesn't actually work. Don't worry about it.
Like when someone's email gets compromised at college and people on my help desk send an email to their email asking them to reset their password.
Wait a minute. That seems
Nice.
counterproductive.
It's just kind of a waste of time.
Yeah.
I survived.
Oh my god, welcome back. I think that means everyone's back.
I'm
You
gone.
were the last one.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Change this up. On up a new day. I don't have the sound effects. That's the clock. I don't have the. That happens at the beginning of every day in Majora's Mask.
Well, what's the point of it then?
I don't know.
Why are we here?
That's a great question. I don't know anything. I don't know if that worked or not. Anyway. Wait a minute. Why is that screen sideways? Why is the screen sideways?
I was muted. It fits better.
Oh.
We can see more of the screen sideways because of how that box is, and
Sure.
this is just for maps.
Okay.
Make it
So-
diagonal.
You wake up in Dugan's hole. Nothing happened at all that night. And as
Dugan
you
didn't
all
hold
are
us?
waking up feeling not like you got the best night's sleep you've ever had, but it's enough to get a full long rest. A little bit sore back from having to sleep in the hay that didn't quite do a great job as a mattress.
I feel like shit.
You do feel like shit. But it served its purpose, and no wolves came for you that night. A lady who seems to be starts coming towards the stalls where the horses are, and as she rounds the corner, she looks at you all and's like, "Holy shit! Where did you guys come from?" And this lady
Out.
is a
Answer. We've
Problem.
been here. We slept here last night.
a relatively normal height person with pointy teeth and a 6 fingers on one hand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're gonna start murdering people.
Well, I mean, this isn't uncommon for people to rest in the stalls here. Well, what brings you fine folks to Dugan's Hole?
Wolves.
You know about the
Yep.
wolves.
We were chased here by wolves.
Did you see my kids?
Yes, I was about to go actually back out and rescue them. We weren't able to get them on the first round, but we're certainly going to get them on the second one.
As fast as you could. They lost their father about a year ago, and
I looked at the team. It's like, you were going to... See? We do have to rescue them. They lost their father. I look back at her. A year ago. A year ago!
it's really hard on them losing their father and their uncle at the same time.
Tragic.
And their sister?
No,
They're
no,
on.
my brother was a fantastic father to them.
Oh, right.
May whichever
did-
god I happen to
This
worship,
is
'cause
written
I never
in the
learned
book.
that part.
Yeah,
This-
we did
this is-
hear.
This is
We did
actually
hear about this.
This character is written in the book, and it says that her late
We were
husband,
we
that
were
was
warned.
her brother, died a year
We're
ago.
for the Jabba Dugan's hole.
We were warned. We were told.
This is
Wasn't ready.
Alabama.
Like when it
But
says
if you-
it's going in,
Listen,
you're not ready.
listen. When you saw
Dungeons
it,
and
like, you're the
Downloads
Tinder
does not
options are
always
limited.
agree with the opinions of its host.
Wait a minute. But
If you're from Alabama, I'm sure you're great people.
Isn't there
I
a
think
new
we've solved the
module we
mystery
could?
of. I feel like we've solved the mystery on why she has 6 fingers on one hand.
Can you tell us about your father?
well, no, I didn't know my
No.
father very much. We don't live very long in Dugan's Hole.
Makes
Tragic.
sense.
Because of the wolves?
Yeah, well, I
How
mean,
many-
because some mild life expectancy issues as well.
How many wolves have you seen at once?
Oh, I only saw one. Personally, as he dragged away my 2 children.
Why? Any idea what the wolves want, or are they just? Because they seem to have put him in a cage, which
Probably food.
that doesn't trend given the cage part, but
Well, I mean, people do rescue children, and adventurers tend to go to rescue children. My guess
Where are
is he's
the
using
food?
them as
That
bait.
seems like a lot of work when you could just eat children.
I mean, I really don't enjoy talking about my children being eaten, but if you think about it, adventurers are a lot more meat on the bones.
not
and
that one that I
constant-
point to Rufus's character.
Yeah, no, I would be
constant
terrible
food
on a
versus 2 kids. I mean, it's not like they've never taken the adult from here as well, but apparently now they've upped their game.
They took an adult from here as well.
Occasionally it happens. Been
Her
going on
husband,
for
brother.
a little while. No, he just died of complications.
The rickets. Or some other old-timey disease.
I like
gout.
rickets. I think that's a good one.
We'll go
The gout,
with rickets.
Poor people don't get gout. That's the king's disease. You eat it from too much beer and fatty food. I don't think these people are getting gout.
One of my coworkers has gout.
Yeah, it's 'cause he eats too much beer and fatty food.
Dungeons and Downloads is not.
Dungeons and Downers, Jesus.
Their frank coworker, they might also be poor.
That's fair.
It's the modern food group that allows poor people to get gout. It's in
Right.
the ancient times only kings got gout.
Well, if you could please go rescue my children with post haste. If you need any supplies, we
House
don't
of the Steel
have-
Roses answers the call.
We
Can
have
you
to
spare
stay
any-
here for another day, though.
Why do we
If
have to
you-
stay here for
if-
another day?
He said 2 days.
We got a
won't be
long
full. We won't be. Yeah, but that's only going to give us half of our hit die back.
I don't think we're gonna need them after fighting those guys.
Yeah, that's definitely all that's going to be out there.
The 2 days was set in stone. I'm not going back on that.
If you do need supplies, we have literally nothing here to give, but there is a traveling caravan currently in the ice off of the pier. Got its wheels stuck and is just been hanging out for a week. We don't go up there anymore because they are fed up with our antics.
What are your antics?
Just stick around, you'll find out.
You really want to stay another day here, learning this woman's antics?
But if you want to, Torg's caravan is out there and might be probably fine with talking to other people. Torg's Emporium, I don't know if
I
you know
mean,
about
let's
them.
think about it, guys. They might have something we could trade.
And
Head
we
of
said
character. This is the caravan we're looking for.
Correct.
Okay.
I was going back through the notes and trying to actually
Yeah,
remember
like,
what
we're
the
try-
actual reason for us coming here was because I couldn't. So thank you.
My character
This-
doesn't know,
Big
so
side quest.
That's why I said out of character, just to make sure
Yeah.
the other people did know.
Thank you. No, I appreciate that. 'Cause I
This
would
is what
remember
we're
that.
here to do.
All right. That sounds like the caravan we were sent here to find.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You also know it's kind of a secret. That's why I went the trade route in character.
I think we'll go talk to him.
I think we're supposed
I mean-
to go murder some bitches on that.
I'm
character.
okay if Aionar wants to go the other way. Okay. I just want to make sure that you're making the decision.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Well, okay then. You guys have fun, and please, for the love of God, save my children.
I mean, last time we were there, we almost died.
They are
That's
some
fine.
pretty nasty wolves.
We will try.
If
make no
you
we will
promises.
do it.
everything
I
in your
commit
power.
to it.
I'm.
If you do come back, I do have my late husband's boots that I would like to give you in return.
Out of character, I want to know what those boots look like. In character, it just sounds like we're getting some fucking old dead dude.
Are you kidding? That's definitely what it's going to be either way. But I'm in this now.
We appreciate your generosity. We will continue to do anything we can to save your children.
if there is any way that we can make the power balance between us and the wolves greater than it currently is, then we will definitely attempt to go save your children.
We already have. We rested. I can heal us again.
We're resting
You have
one more
spells?
time.
One more day.
If there
We're
is
staying.
anything else that
Go to
we
the
can
caravan.
do to greatly increase the power balance between us and the wolves, we
That
will
would be the
consider go
caravan.
rescuing your children.
We have. I had no healing. Literally no healing when we fought the wolves, and they had a surprise round.
I'm the only reason why you're alive.
You ran, and I'm the only reason you're alive. We turned around for you.
I don't see how that changes my statement.
I'm still going for them.
Well, we
Let's
gotta
go to
go.
the caravan.
Yeah,
so we
we're
have an
gonna go-
extra day
yeah.
anyway.
Yep. That's why we're going to the caravan.
Okay, so you go
Back
out
to Dugan's Hole.
towards the ice where the pier is. Let me. Oh, so.
And the wolves are
quickly-
there.
And the wolves are there. Oh, and also
That would
let me
actually be in our
change-
benefit. Then we could just go back and get the kids.
It's actually true. Like here. There we go. And bam. So you can see Dugan's Hole. The caravan is out here. Out there. On the ice. And out on
Keegan,
the...
for the love of God, do not go into that circle of stones.
Look. Not. That was a low point in Mike's DnD DMing career.
Wait a minute.
What happened when you went into a circle of stones?
I'm
was
guessing he
this?
died, and it was Curse of Strahd.
It
Oh
was
yeah,
not-
that's right.
Yeah, it was
That was
actually.
the tree hill. It was the tree
Yeah.
hill, and he kept walking into
Yep.
the thing that did damage to him.
I mean,
It was
And then he
not
kept getting
I-
angry at
super
me
well
for dealing
explained.
damage.
I haven't heard this story, and yet I knew exactly what it was. It's
Yeah.
almost
I
like
remember
it's
that
universally
He
bad.
just kept taking. It was like, here is a stone line. I'm going to walk. I did explain it, and no one, because no one else walked into it. That let me know that I explained it with some semblance of correctness. And then you took damage. And then when you took damage, you were angry that you took damage.
Because it didn't seem like a constant effect.
Sure.
There was a break in the stones that I was like, I'll walk through the side that doesn't have lightning hitting it, and you're like, the lightning hits you still.
Listen, did
Saw
I do this
waves
knowing that
don't
this would
exist.
happen? Yes, I did.
I was like, but
Did I know
walked
there
through
was a
the
good
side
chance that I got hit
didn't
by
have
lightning?
Stones surrounding it,
Okay.
and you were like, go fuck yourself, you still die.
I think you did fall unconscious across the line. But you lived through that. So yeah, if you'd like to make your way towards the caravan, you can go out towards the ice. You would see in the distance the caravan currently with one wheel in the water, kind of like what looks like an ice fishing hole. One of the wheels is stuck in there, and it looks like it kind of froze around the wheel, so they're trying to like get it chiseled out. And you see 3 heavily laden dog sleds. Wait a minute, not a wheel. It's a part of a dog sled actually fell into it. Like the front part of the back part of the dog sled, because no dogs were harmed in the making of this. The back part of the dog sled fell into the ice
I mean, that is
water.
the heavy side of it.
And it's 3 heavy laden dog sleds. There are currently 18, because it's 6 dogs pull each sled. And the one that currently has nothing on it is the one that's in the ice, but it looks like because there are provisions strewn everywhere that was the one that originally had all the provisions for the caravan. They don't look like the provisions have been like opened up, but they could still potentially sell stuff. There is actually a small little really makeshift spot on the ice for selling different medicines, vials of different things, specifically like pesticides, actually, vials of poison for killing vermin, wines, ales, furs, that kind of thing. And yeah, Currently around that is what looks like. Let me get the description for this person real quick. A dwarf with a shield on her back. A dwarf with a shield on her back, long orange hair, no beard, and no like discerning marks of like any dwarvish clans or anything like that on armor or any tattoos or anything like that. And she is currently with 4 human-looking bodyguards, and then 1 human-looking bodyguard that is also looking rather pale. They're all kind of mulling about. One of the dwarf herself is currently manning the shop, while the 4 regular bodyguards are trying to deal with the ice around the dog sled, and the other one is kind of looking, keeping watch, being more bodyguard-esque in case any trouble were to happen.
I know where we can get some whale oil to get you right out of that ice in a jiffy, if you'll just come with us. There's barrels of it.
I appreciate the gesture, but I do have some whale oil here. This ice is... I don't know what's up with this ice. It's a little bit more resistant. And also, if we light too much fire to it and then the entire sled goes under, I'd like to not lose a dog sled. So we're trying to chisel it in any way, shape, or form.
It's always worked for us, but I understand the concern.
I'd like to not use it. Trust me, it's been suggested many times. She kind of looks you all over and like, I do see no extra limbs or appendages, so I imagine you're not from Dugan's Hole.
Oh, that wasn't just limited to that one person?
Oh, no. No. Anything I can get you? Nothing? Nothing at all?
You went real slow for a moment. And
Yeah,
then
I thought you were
just
crashing.
Oh,
grabbed your water bottle off the table at Mach 1.
Yeah. I wasn't sure.
To watch. You were
Yeah,
like,
I also wasn't sure if it was me who was lagging or you.
Right, yeah.
We all stopped to watch you in silence.
she said anything I can get you.
Oh, we'd like to look over provisions, I suppose.
Well, I got your normal stuff, your flint and tinder. I got some whale oil here, though I think you just apparently know.
We know where to get it.
I got some ale, medicine. I don't know if you have a vermin problem, but I got a little poison for rats if you need it.
Take some of that
rations.
poison for the rats.
Sure. How much does that go for?
and also
Poison's
those-
expensive. Even basic poison, I think, is like 25 to 50.
Oh boy, it is 100 gold pieces.
Yep.
Never mind.
One of the only thing that I could find on the internet on why Poisoner was broken is that you can go you can make poison for cheap and resell it for money. It is the stock. It's the stonk market if your GM lets you do it.
If you can find the place for it, maybe.
The hard part with poisons is supposed to be that you're not really allowed to sell it legally.
True.
They're selling it as rat poison, but you'd be selling it as people poison.
Extremely good rat poison.
Do they have anything cool for like weapons, armor, stuff, gadgets?
Oh no armor, just provisions. She's like a general store, a traveling
Medicine
general
do they
store.
have?
What? What kind of medicine?
What kind of medicine?
Just your basic medicine. Heal you up. Heal a stomach ache if necessary. That kind of thing.
Do we have snowshoes?
You do have snowshoes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I look over his stuff, and then I look at. I wanted to call him Sild. I look at Aionar. Why are we here? We have all this.
I'm not the person to ask that since I've been
at a-
asking
at a
questions on it the whole time.
You're the
I
one who
need
told me we
you-
should come here.
You are here because you are supposed to discreetly deal with the.
No. The player,
I-
not asking.
I don't-
My
I am.
character.
Okay.
delivers his
Rufus
I
is
the
currently
character, am
asking it.
asking. Yeah.
I mean, Ross, do you know? Because you can tell them, or do you want me to tell everyone if everyone's asking out a character? Because you guys would know.
I mean, I also don't really know, but
Okay.
I am in character.
You are
asking
here-
I don't
Aionar
remember.
Belmora gave you.
why we came here. We seem to have all this stuff.
Belmora gave you the quest to deal with someone called Zephic Caltro, who is a pale humanoid that seems to have been touched by the Frostmaiden in some way, gifted by the Frostmaiden specifically, who has been enacting murders against
Can we
anyone
put
that
this-
tries to run away. I know I have to type a lot. That anyone that tries to run away from their sacrifice. Because you guys would know that the 10 towns do the sacrifices of either warmth, food, or human sacrifices to Ariel. Because that's the reason that you had the whole like almost convincing Vice that it's fine to sacrifice, because sacrificing actually makes things work, and that was one. Yeah. But as far as that, it's Zephic Caltro. So you would know whoever is not Sir Jensen, because Jensen probably wasn't filled in that much on this. That your pale, the pale man is probably Zephic Caltro, because he is unnaturally pale, and looks like little bits of like frost wisps come off his skin.
I'm gonna try to inconspicuously hide, but like if I get pointed out, I'm just gonna try to play it off as something else.
Sure, you can stealth. You do know,
around
as
the
far as
backside of the
Zephic Caltro goes, I mean, he's a bodyguard. You don't know if he's always there specifically. It's not like you know that he goes off sometimes to do his murders. You know that.
Didn't Jordy say there was a pale person
Yeah,
here?
that's just what I'm saying.
Yes.
Is he's there right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't want to be in sight.
Sure. So then you just roll stealth. You feel pretty stealthy. Everyone
That way he
loses
won't
track
expect
of
me
life.
next time.
That's true.
I'm still close by though. I'm listening.
Sure.
You have any interest in buying a mammoth hide?
Oh.
I look
Is
over at bins. Are we selling that?
The price is right.
If the price is right, we're interested in offloading this mammoth hide.
Is it
Though it is pretty comfy.
tend? Is it pre? Because it's a lot of work to tend a mammoth.
It's
hide.
it's
It's a lot of
post mammoth,
stuff.
It is post mammoth.
which
The
is
hardest
a
part is
lot of
done.
work, honestly.
Fresh
The
with the
hardest part is
drippings.
done. Sure. I just need to know how much work.
And
I
now
gotta
you
put
can
into
do
it
whatever you
afterwards.
want with it.
Sure.
We haven't even started.
If it was 10,
Lay it
it
on the
would
ground and
probably be
sleep
a
on
little
it.
bit more. Oh, well then I probably have to somehow. I have to kind of probably need to clean it off a little bit before it gets 10. Because, I mean,
You
not
really
to
can't
be
tell.
implying anything, but you did kind of sleep on it. You got it.
I'm saying you can lay it down and sleep on it. Not that we slept on it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I misheard you.
We slept in the stables.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I mean, it's a lot of work that goes into it, and I do got to turn a profit, so
50 cents.
20 gold for the mammoth hide.
Boy, that seems like a 30 gold kind of proposition. I mean, look at it. You can cut that into so many cloaks.
Roll a persuasion check.
I'm gonna give myself guidance.
That's right, you've had this whole time.
Yeah, I forgot, but for the fight, there wasn't a time.
That's true. I'll do 25.
I look at bins.
I nudge my head up.
I shake the dwarf's hand. You got a deal.
Okay, 25 for the hide. Thank you. She gives you the money.
All right, Keegan, the note taker, 25 into the till.
Is that what the first bank of Dugan's Hole is?
You're
Yes.
welcome.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, it is. Anything else I can get for you today? Anything you'd like to buy? If not, that's fine.
How long have you all been traveling together prior to getting stuck here?
Oh, it's been a couple 10 days, not gonna lie.
How
20
strong
days.
do they look? Does it look like we can just like clobber them right now, or do they look pretty well armed?
Roll an insight check.
Okay, because if we look like we can just steamroll them,
I mean, all together is probably not the best idea, but individually or not with everyone there probably is takeable.
okay, so it doesn't look
He
like
definitely looks the strongest out of all of them.
it doesn't look like I could just boom headshot and
These
he's
don't
just gone.
look. Yeah, they don't look. Oh, for him, no.
Okay.
If you're
Then
asking
I'll, like-
whether you'd have a chance to assassinate him before anyone knew anything, no.
I'm gonna pretend to show up
We gotta
late
get
and
to
be
level
like, "Hey
3
guys,
before he gets the chance to assassinate anyway.
I don't know if he's going as that. If you go, hey
That is
guys,
true, he might-
and yeah.
like I went out of my hiding spot and made it look like I was like lagging behind a bit, and I pretend to be just showing up right now."
Oh, good, you're here. We just made 25 schmeckles.
What?
Sold the.
How did we
25
make?
gold. He talks weird.
No, but how did we get money?
We sold the mammoth hide. That's what we came here for, right?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna go lounge back in town, and then tomorrow we can go rescue those kids.
That's what he looks like.
Nice.
Oh,
Start
yeah.
moseying.
No. Yeah, he looks menacing.
His sword looks fancy. I'm scared of him.
I pictured him older and frailer.
No, he's pale as could be. Well, technically, he's paler than the picture as far as the description goes, but
His eyeballs are also kind of White Walker-ish.
a
Yeah.
little bit
Mhm.
on the cold.
I'm sure he just looks dark comparatively to the white background.
Possible. Okay. What are y'all doing?
I'm gonna go to the speaker's house, I guess.
Sure.
And I'm just gonna. Okay, I already have a rapier. There's nothing I could enhance myself with, I don't
There
think.
is also no place here to enhance yourself with.
Well, that caravan.
They don't
They
have
don't
weapons.
have weapons.
They
That's
just
what I
have
mean.
provisions.
Like,
Yeah.
I have the weapons
They
I
have
need,
shield.
and there's nothing else.
They got pickaxe.
They have a lance.
I'm just thinking, like, last thing before we go, is there anything non-combat related I need?
No, they just have anti-diarrheal medication.
But what
This
a
is
bag
pretty
of ball
useful.
bearings.
You need any Pepto? I asked
No, I
if we
already have
already
ball
had
bearings.
snowshoes, which we do.
Nah, we're good. I can't think of anything useful. They would definitely have it, though.
They have rat poison.
We didn't even offer to help fix their wheel.
I did. I
did.
said that we knew where the
The
whale
whale
oil was.
They're stuck in the snow?
Ice.
In the ice.
In the ice. Wait. So you can. go
Where are
and
y'all
stick your-
headed after you get your caravan freed? In case we have more mammoth furs to sell you.
We just kind of go around the 10 towns selling. I believe we're going to East Haven next. She kind of looks over at Zephic a little bit and then back towards the group.
Will they give any nod of assent or like acknowledgement at all?
Do I believe him?
Do you believe her as far as
What she just said, did she say it confidently, or
you can
did
make
she
an insight
like...
check? It's the first insight check of the game.
I did one a minute ago.
Well, I mean, like to see if someone's lying.
Oh. I've...
You can't tell either way.
That's the zero charisma. It's
Classic.
like, I don't do interpersonal stuff. It's like, I don't know, he might be lying. Everybody lies. Okay.
I mean, if they're going to East Haven, it would probably be via Goodmead, so...
I'll say quietly to her, were you looking over to him for approval? Or for some of them?
Not really approval. I just like to keep my bodyguards happy, and there was a suggestion to go to East Haven next, so
Oh,
just
that makes
double
sense.
checking.
You got a lover back there?
No. Hands are as cold as ice. I wouldn't. Be uncomfortable as hell.
Hey, don't yuck some people's yum.
Whatever floats your boat. You want to go talk to him? I don't think he swings that way, but you can always try.
He's got kind of the weird, dark, moody vibe. I don't know.
Up to you.
Do you like flowers?
My guess is no.
No. Anything interest him? Sweets?
I don't know much about him. You can go talk to him.
Hoping for the inside track to woo him.
I wouldn't be the one to ask.
Alright.
He'd be the one to ask, though.
Alright. I'll probably build up my courage.
That'll be 2 shots of whiskey, ma'am.
He strikes
I got
an
ale for you if
intimidating
you'd like it.
figure. He's got the jawline.
I got ale if you'd like it.
Ah,
Yeah, it's still before noon.
yeah.
Okay.
I was kind of hoping we could do something about the caravan, but we can't. Like, we get beat.
Yeah, I don't want to take on a dwarf, 3 bodyguards, and some dude who looks like he would happily shove an icicle in my butthole.
Is that what you're
And
calling
I'm not
his hand?
talking about his frozen fingers.
Let's start heading back to town and discuss this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if we can think of any way to help get you freed, we'll be back because we're going to be around for at least another day or so.
I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Could get you a bit of medicine for free if you'd like.
That would be wonderful.
As long as you can help me out there.
Yeah.
Wait. You guys walk away
Alright.
out of here.
I would love to find is there none of these are inns or anything?
Correct.
There's no stores, no
There are
inns,
certain
no public
10
houses.
towns. There are certain 10 towns like Dugan's Hole that have nothing except for the houses. Travelers that go there usually just bunk in either the stables or if they can find someone else's house, they bunk in there.
So once we're far enough away, I'm going to say one or two of us should post up
Yep.
in a way that we can keep an eye on them and see if they rotate out guards, what the situation is.
I was thinking we
'Cause-
try and hire one of these closer houses to let us stay there.
What?
Pick one of the houses along the bank of the frozen lake.
Oh, I thought you were just talking straight past me.
And be like, yo, would a gold let us crash on your floor? Also, do you have windows facing the lake?
Yeah.
For no related reasons.
You can also get a fire going and start cooking some of the mammoth meat that I harvested.
Yeah. I
Sure,
don't
they
know,
probably they might be more willing to give up space for a free meal.
Yeah, I can cook. I can't ping, but
Which house we shooting for?
The one with the best view,
Sure. Well,
Of the
let's see.
caravan? to be clear.
This one looks like it's got a sweet little
No,
like
that's not
top
that.
little roof section.
This one right here. So you
Yeah.
go up to that house. Who's doing what? The door is currently closed, by the way.
Sure. Yeah, alright. The sight lines are great from that.
Okay.
You realize that windows don't have to be that linear, right? You can
No, you can only look out from straight off.
only 90-degree angles in that house.
Yep.
Okay. Yes, you go towards the house. The door is currently closed, not ajar.
Thank you. Much better.
Jensen, you are
Oh, I left. I don't know that you're looking for a house. I said I went and walked off to the speaker's house.
Oh.
I still don't really know we're here to kill that guy.
You have a little bit of
This
time.
is
Someone
also
wants to
true.
run up to Jensen before he makes it to the speaker's house.
Yeah,
I feel like it's his brother's responsibility at this point.
I'll go
Yeah, we'll
grab
get
him.
the house.
I feel like we did fill him in that we were going to kill some dude in a caravan.
But it's more
You
funny.
didn't say the caravan. You said we were gonna go kill some
Yeah.
dude and we need to go to Dugan's Hole. Those are the only two things I know. And as far as I knew, that we had to go see a caravan, and then none of you bought anything, which I thought was very confusing.
I assumed that would qualify for filling in some details somewhere along the way, without me having to explicitly repeat everything Mike says.
You didn't even say while we were on the journey. I repeat everything that I was told.
This is more funny
figured it
this
didn't
way,
have to be
and this
said.
is what we're going.
My character has -2 to
Oh.
intelligence.
He's
not
not
picking
smart.
up hits.
He's also made it very clear he doesn't know.
That is true, yeah.
Look, Ross is rolling with it. Let's go.
He'll be dead within 24 hours, so it doesn't really matter.
We call him disposable.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I would go jog up and grab him. Be like,
Yeah.
hey, we found a house that we're gonna go offer to cook a meal for in order to stay there.
Well, that sounds like a decent idea. The stables are pretty
Um,
cold.
Did you notice the really crazy white dude?
I try not to
like-
judge by skin tone.
but whiter than white, like Frosty the Snowman white.
Well, there's not a lot of room to suntan up here in Icewind Dale. Have you tried laying out in the sun? It's not good.
Yeah, but the
Almost
dude
lost my nipples like 10 years ago to that. It was not fun.
That's
It
'cause
sounds
they're
funny.
cute,
It
but-
was not funny.
Checks out.
No, the crazy White Walker dude. That is who we are here.
Oh, what'd he do? Oh, I still have the cone tool on.
Killed a lot of people.
Oh,
So we are supposed to surveil him, and we are sanctioned to deal with him if needed. / we'll probably deal with him. So if we can stake him out and find a nice situation where we are not taking him, a dwarf, and half his honor guard out.
I don't know if there's anything honorable about his guard, but sure, let's go find a place that we can have some steaks.
Big old mammoth steaks.
Okay. And the rest of the group is currently at the house. Are you guys gonna?
Standing outside.
Are you gonna wait?
I'm gonna knock neighborly on the
well,
door.
you're not here yet. I just need to know if the rest
Oh.
of them are waiting outside,
Oh.
Awkwardly staring in their front fucking window.
or someone actually
I
goes
think
up.
that's
to try
their
and
rear
talk.
window. I'm assuming their front window is on the road, not
Correct.
facing the lake.
Correct.
Right. I would be like walking up and down the nearby street waiting,
Okay.
not just standing.
If
in the
no one
house,
else-
just kind of like.
If someone
Looking
wants
around.
to
I'd
go
be
up, they...
building up courage.
All right, so Binz is ripping shots, and Aionar is nervously
think Vice
walking
would
up and
talk.
down the road.
My guess is, unless would Vice go up and talk to them or no?
Oh boy. I don't know. I feel like he's not super invested.
Okay, he doesn't have to. You can wait until Jensen gets here.
Yeah,
Okay. So
I'm
you
just
come
kind of.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about how I'm gonna kill that guy that we're here to kill.
Sure. And you guys are all
Vince
doing that.
goes up.
Oh wow. Okay.
When I see him go towards to actually like knock on the
Yeah.
door, I will also approach the.
I
building.
wanted to wait long enough for Jensen and Ralgar to come back, so I'm going
They're
up there.
like
as
you
they're
see them
back.
coming down the street. As you would come up, so you guys can all meet them at the door if you'd like. And then, yeah. What would you like to do at their front door or back door?
We go
Which
up
one
and
are you
knock
doing?
neighborly.
Are you entering in through the roadside, right? You're not going through trying to go.
Oh,
knock on
yeah.
the back door. Okay.
Yeah, that makes way more sense.
Okay. Jensen would knock neighborly, and a peephole would open up. Who are you?
Hi, I am Sir Jensen of the House of the Steel Roses. I was hoping we could might be able to beg your favor. We're just resting one more night before we go out to deal with the dire wolves, and we're looking for a place to rest that's a little bit warmer than the stable. We have
Stakes.
mammoth steaks to barter and trade.
Oh, well, I guess they finally sent someone to go deal with those wolves, and that's never come this way.
House of the Steel Roses never fails to answer a call.
Well, I mean, you failed for multiple 10 days to answer the call, but I guess finally something
didn't call
is
me.
something. Let me go grab my husband really quick, and
Did you say husband?
yes.
Yes, he did.
That's a I'm gonna let that one slide. That's a lovely thing that y'all have.
Mike, you're so fucking proud of yourself for that one.
It's just great. It's a great.
Out
job.
of character, what weird limbs does this person have?
This is a murder.
Well, she would open the door, and you would see that she is wearing sandals and has webbed feet.
Sandals
And-
is an interesting choice in this climate.
Right? It's
Only?
shoes are kind of restrictive to webbed feet.
You know what isn't? Boots.
You think they have
Hide
money?
them fucking
you think they
toes.
have money for boots over here?
No.
I don't know.
Okay.
She's got a house.
So he comes down. He is very, very pointy teeth and a very small third ear.
Well, at least he'll hear us.
Where is the third ear?
It's right here in
the forehead? Yeah, of course.
Dead
Classic.
center forehead.
Classic.
Beautiful.
Um,
Left ear, right ear. Like, is it leaning above the right eye?
It's
or-
sideways, so you can't
Just-
quite tell.
Just finned.
Well, if it's sideways, that means that their face is a little bit more symmetrical than it would have been. Because
Then
otherwise,
tell
they'd
me
hear
he's
too
got
good
an
in the left.
industrial in that sucker too.
Why do they all have pointy teeth?
I don't know. That's a Wizards of the Coast question. That's actually a specific thing they added. Some of this has been my flair. Some of this has
What
been
is-
theirs.
Vince
I just
is
kinda ran
actually
with it.
asking this.
What does
Um,
Wizards of the Coast have against people from
Inbreds?
Alabama?
I don't understand. They just really wanted to throw this together.
Inbreeding?
Yeah, I don't know why, but I don't actually. As far as the pointy teeth goes, I don't know. They didn't actually give me a reason.
Dear Mr. Crawford, I'm dying to know.
But he comes to the door and says, my wife here tells me that you are here to help with the wolves and would like to stay in our abode.
Yep, we have mammoth steaks to trade for the thank you for the hospitality. Well, there's some children we need to rescue. We spotted their tower. Few days to the north, south. What way did we come here?
West.
North from the north. Few days to the west, and
We
just need to west, and we just need to recuperate. And we'll be back out to rescue them.
Well, you know, with those mammoth steaks, I guess you have a deal.
Beautiful.
And you go
I'll start
into
cooking.
yeah, an okay sized house. Not the best accommodations, but it'll do. And yeah, you start cooking. And over time, you cook. You have a
If I
good.
squint out that window, are they all still chilling
And
out
you
there?
do see the caravan goes away from the sled for the night into town somewhere. That's pretty good stakes. And you see that Cephalic Caltro is left behind to watch the last dog sled that's stuck on the ice. And that's where we're gonna end it. Right there.
Gasp.
Gonna die by
gas.
himself on the ice.
So, yeah.
This feast that I made for us heroes.
No, you don't get a hero's feast bonus.
It's a hero's feast, though.
I'll give you each one temp HP.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean,
that
That's something.
might be a difference maker.
That could be a big difference maker. That was good enough food. But you don't get the whole
I
hero's
killed
feast.
Jensen in his sleep to win the bet.
You don't know if you're gonna level up off of this or not.
Inspiration is worth more than Jensen.
Thank you.
We never level up. That's how it is.
Right, yeah, we're slow with you for the rest of the campaign.
So so you can figure out who what exactly you blame for this. You could have talked to the mammoth and talked it down if you had gone in another way, figured out some information, and been methodical about it, and not crossed the line. And then the mammoth would have called off the wolves, or the wolf. Or, you don't know the wolves.
I mean, I
reasoning,
assumed
but
so.
that would have been
I
without
did,
wolves.
but I
So-
did try talking to it.
You had to be more methodical about it. It does really punish you. Like, there's actually a line in the book that says,
What was the main line? Was the main line talking?
the main line
Or-
was talking or running away once you angered the mammoth. The book literally says that the characters should not face the mammoth. They will be very hard pressed.
We did beat the mammoth, though. The question I had, though, is why did the wolves
You don't
woundedly
know the
lead us here?
wolves. I can't give you that information unless you deal with them in some way, shape, or
Fair,
form, because
fair.
that's still an open book. But essentially, the book assumes that if you attack the mammoth, you're going to have. I can't give you all the information, but due to the way things went, this was like going into a Metal Gear Solid game, guns blazing.
So we played the worst possible way that we could have
Correct.
played that. Okay.
And I mean, it's up to you whether you think the fact that there was a worst possible way like that. Like, you can still blame wizards if you want, but I also like it.
I forget that I do have insight checks. That was the only thing that I would have.
I mean, there was also
because
forget about
I
insight
actually have
checks.
proficiency in insight. I didn't have that in my last character.
There's also
It was unfortunate. It was literally a series of unfortunate events that led to what was the worst possible outcome.
maybe take one additional breath before you're like, and I attack the giant mammoth.
I talked to him.
That takes up.
You talked to
9
him. You heard you
squares.
saw his ear prick up for a little bit, and then he still stared at the line and stared at you. I tried to make it very clear that if you crossed that line.
Yeah.
The book, so actually, you could blame Wizard if you want. The book writes it, if you walk in that hallway and the mammoth knows you're there, he's supposed to automatically attack. I was like, I'm going to make him sit in that room. Essentially, if you alert the mammoth at all, you're supposed to...
I talked to him in Frost Giant for a while. I mean, he just kept saying that you did this, and was getting ready to charge, and then I crossed the line
He
and he
didn't say
charged.
any words until you crossed the line. He just looked at the line and looked back at you. Once you crossed the line, he said you did this.
Yeah. But I did try to talk to him.
You did make an attempt to talk to him. I did also make it known that there were multiple entrances.
Yeah, my character wouldn't have cared about that.
And
There
that's fine. It just was an unfortunate series of essentially the worst possible outcome, or the most difficult that you could possibly get.
We lived.
Mammoths are CR6. You took out a CR6.
We lived and some of us learned.
Some of us.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see
think
what
something
happens
sure
next
did.
time Jensen
So-
goes up.
I said some of us learned.
Okay.
I was very specific about that.
Vince learned to run away.
Yeah, Ross, I think something to take into factor is like low intelligence doesn't mean that you are an absolute idiot hell bent on killing things.
No, I don't do this because I'm a low intelligence character. I mean, that is playing into it. Is my character believes that there are hostages there, and he's there to help.
And he's city guard.
And he's suicidal.
Yeah.
But it is one of those classic moments where you
The
need to-
mammoth was a bit much. The
If-
rest, I think we had a fair chance. I'm still surprised we killed the mammoth.
Yes, the mammoth. I
Yeah,
thought
I'm
you were
surprised we
someone
killed
was
the
gonna
mammoth.
die too.
I have very high confidence that we as a party can kill the wolves. It was literally
think
they
there's more.
did the worst possible thing to us is they attacked us from the
they took out one of your
non-tanky
party
side,
members immediately.
took a party member out, and then got an AoE on the remainder of the party, and got me down to 3 health immediately when I didn't have any healing left because I used it 1 on the wolf and the rest on Bins.
I think
So-
there's
I had
more
one-
than the
So-
wolves.
So hear me out. If there are only the 2 wolves, and they go before us in combat, nothing changes from that initial encounter.
They could do 2 cold breaths. Yeah, the cold breaths are pretty
It's
good.
the exact
Yeah.
same situation where we just get slaughtered.
Yeah, but we could short rest and hit them again right away. I think we could get past the wolves. I just think there's definitely something after that. And there's a chance that we have to go full on the wolves, meaning we use everybody short rests immediately because it was a health problem. They don't have ice breaths anymore, and then we steamroll them.
I don't think there's anything after the wolves because I think the mammoth was meant to kill us.
Yeah, I don't think there needs to be anything after the wolves. I think the 2 wolves by themselves are a deadly encounter.
I don't think it's
challenge
deadly. I think it's
rating,
hard.
No. For 5 level 2s.
4 level 2s, it would be deadly.
Yes,
5
for
level 2s, I
5
think it would be
For
hard.
CR, I'm not saying that it's
I'm
not
not
deadly
talking
because they
about
do have
challenge rating.
because they do
Yeah,
have a cone
I-
attack that does
challenge
48
rating-
damage.
Challenge
So
rating works for parties of exactly 4
that doesn't even work for
because
parties
that's what
exactly
the game.
4 all the time.
Okay, that's fair.
It does. Yeah, it doesn't even work at that. Challenge rating was a bad system.
Yeah.
Actually, you should start using the new CR system.
If
Cal.
I made my own campaign, I would, but sadly, this is based off of the old CR system.
Oh, you didn't tweak it either.
This is untweaked. This is supposed to
Okay.
be. This is balanced for.
Okay.
They
If
essentially
you're-
they
I
assume
meant
if you're
if
a
you
party of.
tweak.
No. This is assumed for a party of 4, and it is assumed that if you don't do something about, if you attack the mammoth, you will die exiting, even if you kill the mammoth somehow. Like, you
Yeah.
have.
The book is written just TPK them motherfuckers.
I mean, it doesn't say that exactly, but it pretty much does. Like, it really expects you, if you fail to talk to the mammoth, to run away from the mammoth. It expects you to run away then, but you guys did enough damage. I understand why you weren't scared enough to run there. And then it took the wolves to make you guys want to run. Like,
Oh, I didn't take the wolves to make us want to run. They showed up, insta knocked one of us down.
yeah, that made you want to
Cone
run.
breathed and got a set like it got ugly
Very fast.
instantaneously fast.
They rolled higher than 16. I'm not going to tell you exactly how much they rolled because that'll give you an idea on their stealth, but I know that Vice is a 16
Any crit.
passive perception. There was no crit on their stealth checks, no.
No. I mean, like any attack that crit was potential insta dead. Because they did 2d6.
And that
Yeah.
Any
mammoth-
crit
that
could have been
mammoth
instant
did,
death.
So that mammoth did
Like
the way
level 3,
the
radically
way
different fight.
the
for us.
mammoth is written.
Oh yeah.
Is he is supposed to charge, and the charge is a total of 6d8 plus 5
Fucking
damage.
What?
He had no reason to because he got surrounded before he could go. But he's supposed to charge you when you get down that hallway. Like he's supposed to essentially open with 6d8 damage.
I'm sorry.
I do have to head out, so
Like
Well, then
good
at
night,
level
good night, all.
3,
Good night.
I get spells, and I'm a level 3 rogue.
Yeah, level 3 is definitely better.
Like
There
level
is
3,
no-
we fuck them up.
Correct.
Level 2, we get
You're
like it's so
expected-
close that
level
at
2
level
you're expected to not do the violent approach, or not to be, because you didn't really do a
Yeah.
violent approach, but to essentially avoid combat at all costs.
yeah. At level 2, we had a chance, but not great.
This
At level
is-
3, we curb stomp them.
I think this is the biggest issue with, it's not even really an issue. It's a super open campaign. I could have you guys travel to any town that I wanted to. They did suggest, I went with one of the suggestions, which Dugan's Hole was a suggestion for an earlier town. Because it's supposed to, I guess it's supposed to teach you that don't do combat at all, or at all costs. Like, run away if you have to. And it does it in a really brutal way.
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely assume things will kill you.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta get going.
Yeah, I'm going to end the stream.
Yeah, it was
Goodbye,
cool.
stream.
Bye, stream.